Summer's gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head. Underneath rays of gold, your body oh so close. No, I can't forget, no. When I saw you on the dance floor, oh, was it you who saw me first? I guess it's history now and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important to be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag. I need you on the dance floor, 4 a.m. and we go home. I guess it's history now and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important to be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag.
Welcome back to the last round of this year in RILTON up to 2200. Anna and her opponent, Jai Sandhu from England, will start at any moment. Here we see the playing hall. We see Anna's game very close to here, and it's just such an early round that we actually have a little bit of sunshine on the board. That is not often happen in this time of the year in Stockholm, where the tournament is being held. It's being held in the heart of Stockholm at Scandic Continental Hotel, just on the other side of the railway station, the Central Station, where you have everything very, very close. And I am Pia Cramling. I'm Grandmaster Pia Cramling, Anna's mother, and I will be with you today, like I've been with you the other four first rounds. So this is the round number 5 out of 9, the last game of the year. And then the tournament will continue next year. So Anna, after 4 games has been played, she has 2 points. She won her first game with white. She lost her second game with black. She won her third game with white. And yesterday she lost her game, her fourth round with black. And today she's going to be white. We can see that she is playing against a player who has no title, and he has 1853. So these 5 games, Anna has been playing against 5 players, actually free from Sweden. So I've been less international than other tournaments, but and then 2 international players. So here, and all of them, that's what I want to say, have had between 1800 and 19 something, maybe it was a 1940 or something like that. They have been in this rating group. But we know we should never underestimate any player, whatever rating they have. Here we see Anna. She's coming to board. She's bringing some water often. That is so important to have. And we can see the sunshine, and that is quite amazing. I saw that some days ago, or maybe it was a week ago, there had only been half an hour of sun in Stockholm during the whole month of December. But here we get some sunshine because this round starting already noon. But of course, we want to celebrate New Year's Eve, so they have a morning round. But for being a morning round, I think noon is quite a nice time to start the game. And here we can see also Anna's opponent sitting on the other side of the board. Both of them are here. And that's very typical when before starting game you are putting the pieces that you want them to be just right in each square. And everyone is different with the knights, actually. And that could be quite funny to see how people are putting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the prime, how you are putting the prime. I think actually Anna asked, did she ask her opponent to write the name? I'm not sure what happened. They were changing score sheets. So, and yeah, the score sheet, we need to write down the moves because this is a tournament with classical chess format. So they are going to get 90 minutes. And in this 90 minutes, 1.5 hour, they need to make 40 moves. They get 90 minutes each. After, if the game will continue, they will get another half an hour. And all the time, this very, very important half minute per move. I think Anna will become a master when there are some things to work on, and but I think absolutely Anna will become a master. I don't know when, but when she just will uh, uh, work with what some things she needs to do. But here we can see in this tournament sometimes Anna has been thinking quite along. In some moments, the record was when she was spending 45 minutes for a move, and then it absolutely too much. I can see that the sun is disturbing them, and that is quite an unusual problem to have this time of the year in Stockholm, where the sun goes down like 2:30 in the afternoon, very, very, very soon. And here we see the handshake. Yeah, there was a different handshake. And Anna will start. Her opponent press the clock is everything. And here we see Anna's pet first move, d4. It comes out here now. And that is not a surprise. D4 knight f6 came out, one of the most popular moves to play. Out with a knight or playing d5 are the most moves. Here we see c4 coming out. And what will her opponent play here? Um, he is thinking, but he has decided. He goes for c5, Anna go d5. Yeah, we're all very different at when you sit at the board. Some players focus just on the board, and here we see b5 is coming, and we have a Volga gambit, Benke gambit, and I just take on b5, a6 is coming, and here we have it on the board. and Anna go e3, and we see e6 here. So everything this is just prepared. They are blitzing out the moves. And here Anna has to make a choice. There are two ways to play the position. One is to go knight c3. This is the move I would actually play here now, probably. But then her opponent probably will take and go bishop b7. You can also take on e6. So with black has sacrificed a pawn on b5. This is what black has done. And actually, when you give a pawn is to get quick piece play. So when this pawn from c4 came away to b5, this d5 pawn is not so well defended. So black just attacks it. We see black attacks it with the e-pawn, with the knight. Anna has to do something, and the choice is either to defend the pawn with knight c3. This is a way we keep this under control. The other is just to take, and we will have a position like this where black is given a pawn, but you are having you have an extra pawn, but black has got, we can see black has these pawns in the center, white has only this one, and this bishop is just standing here behind. So let's go back to the position. They were placing out the moves, so I didn't really have time to say. So I just mentioned b5 came, Anna took a6. This is the plan. You can do lots of things. Anna went e3. You can also take on a6. That is quite the main line. But e3 is one of the moves you can play. And here we have now e6 played on the board, and that is no, this will not transpose to Blumenfeld. I wouldn't, or will it? Maybe yeah, I'm not sure about the name, but okay. The Blumenfeld is similar to the Volga, but yeah, it is similar, but not really, because white has lots of different options in the Blumenfeld, which white doesn't have any longer in this position. Uh, it's kind of Blumenfeld, but normally in Blumenfeld, uh, you have the pawn on b5 and then e6. Yeah, I'm not really sure about the name. Sorry. Yeah, Volga is typical to go g6. This is the traditional way of playing. I just put this back quickly. Traditional way is to go g6, bishop d7 in Volga, but there are so many things coming out now. So e6 is a new idea to be played here. I wouldn't say it's a new idea, but it's an idea that becomes also more played now, I would say, than before. It's like everything is becoming more played now than before. And we can see also openings where you make a little move on the side. You can go h6 or a6. All of these moves which were not really played before, they are played now by lots of players, even the best players in the world. And e6 is an exciting move. So what you are doing is you're attacking in the center. And if Anna plays this, I'm quite sure this, then black has two ways of playing, either b7 or to go first like this and then bishop b7. I just want to point out that a check like this would be bad, because we could even go maybe b4 if we want, but we go bishop d2, we attack this one. So of course we don't do anything like this. I just wanted to show the idea, but of course we just go out bishop d2, attacks the queen, and we win time, and you need to come back, and then probably we go bishop c3 and we put pressure here. This would be a dream. This is actually a very dream for white, because getting up with the queen so early is no problem if the pieces that could attack the queen has been um, exchanged or traded. So if Anna got knight c3, this is what I wanted to say. Take here. This would be very good for Anna. Look at this. The rook is hanging. You need to go rook a7. We would probably go, oh no, we would go queen a5. We have a check, but not only check, we're going to take the knight. So we would win a piece. So that would not be possible. If Anna go knight c3, I just want to make it take. This is the move to be played in the position. And just to get out with the pieces, and we can go. But we have a pawn more, and we can play like this and develop the pieces. So let's go. So Anna has one and two moves to choose from. This would not be good, because we will go even go knight d4. We're planning to take here, but we're also planning to annoy with the check. So going forward with this pawn would only lose it. And we have to be very careful. Our central pawns are very important in the opening and in the middle game. So we don't want to lose this. If so, either take here or knight c3. These are the two moves I can see. Going here e4. No, we just grab the pawn. We don't get anything. We don't have a check here to grab the knight. So Anna took on e6. This is what she did. And uh, and now, yeah, now I guess there will be a kind of Blumenfeld, yeah, when Anna takes here. Yes, I think so. This is one of the way to play against the Blumenfeld. So white will have an extra pawn, but black will get the center. Black can only take back with one piece. This is one pawn. Black needs to take back here with the f pawn. I would just say that this would be a dream. Look at this. This would already be almost winning for white. You see, you have an extra pawn, you have an endgame, and you have not the pawns together. So remember to keep the pawns together. F take e6 was absolutely expected to be played. Knight c3 came out here. I would actually wait with the knight c3 move, but it's logical to play. Uh, it's fine. d5 come. Now d4 might be in the air, so knight f3 is a good move to be played here now. Also with knight c3, Anna was maybe planning to go e4 actually. So now, and now it could be that d4 is coming. So we see this beautiful center. I think actually Anna will play knight f3 very, very quickly in the position. Here we have it on the board. And in this, here we can see it's very important where black put this bishop. So the moves black can play here is bishop b7 or development this bishop. But this, I don't think is good because we have this trick, e4. After d4, we go e5. We are, and we want to exchange pieces. You can take here, I guess we take on f6 actually. Um, and if you take here, yeah, we absolutely, oh no, we go bishop d5 and we will push you back. You need to make something like this. So this is, let's see what your opponent played c4 already now. That was quite early to be played. So why? So the idea is for opponent. That's why I would actually have like maybe to wait with knight c3. So the move I like to play here is bishop e2. So could it be their opponent is planning to go something like this? We are coming here. Is this any problem? No, I don't think so. We castling. You can take here. Probably we take back. And if you come here, we will go rook b1. We are active here. We are even giving another pawn, but this one you can't take. We take the knight. So this position, why is this good? We go out with the bishop. And look at here, bishop b2. We are grabbing this one. We have a fantastic diagonal. This is actually good, and the king will not be safe. We can see that later there will be a check, and the king will stay in the middle. No, this is not possible. So go back. So here I would like to see bishop e2 on the board. Yes, develop, but the moves to consider is one, but I don't want to take this too easily. This is one and two, maybe three. These are the only move I could consider. I don't like a move like this because we will just be pushed back. So we don't want to move the knight twice in the opening. I think Anna is a little bit, the sun is a little bit disturbing, but now we have no sun on the board. It disappeared very, very quickly. Hmm. So Anna is fully focused, a little bit still sunshine. We can see the player next board disturbed by the sunshine, and that is quite annoying. Annoying when you play, you get sunshine in the face. Um, I think the organizers haven't seen that, but it would be good to do something about it. But at the same time, you get so much light, and we are very happy with the light in darkest month in Stockholm in Sweden. So, but for Anna, yeah, the sun has already disappeared. So for them, that is better. So this is the fifth round, the last game of the year, and there will be four more games to come, but only next year. Anna has 2 out of 4, and here she is. Um, exactly the same point as her opponent Jai Sant, who I'm not sure how to pronounce it, from England. And as I said, we should never underestimate our opponents. Queen a4, no, I'm not so happy. Queen a4, yeah, I'm not so happy about this move because you go knight b7. This will come with tempo. You will come with tempo. So with knight a4, you are pinning, but can we also, yeah, and the idea if you go bishop here, uh, we can take care of a check. We're not going to win a piece because we can actually do even like this, but bishop c6, and we will come back and knight here. So, but queen a4 is a move, but knight b, sorry, here we have it. So the knight is, so the idea is that this is pinned, you can't take on b5. Another idea with this is to stop bishop coming to b4. So it's absolutely more, but probably knight b7 is good. And this knight wants to come to c5, and you will come there for free. So this queen will have to come back. Yeah, we can go bishop b here, knight c5. You're coming here. I'm not sure how this will be. And now sometimes we have this move, knight b3. No, I don't like this. I don't like queen. Oh, I made it very quickly. I will just show you. If we go all the way here, yeah, then we have lost time with this move. And if we go here, look at this, take, and we have knight b3. And the point is, we cannot take. It's a pin. We would just lose the rook. And actually, this would be not losing, but black is having a big advantage here with the material bound. Or maybe it's an advantage. I don't know how big, but black is absolutely better. A little bit behind on development, but Anna, here you have, and you will, yes, next move you will take on c4. So let's go back very far. So I don't like queen a4. Don't go up. I want to develop quickly bishop e2 and castle. This is what I would like to do. I don't want to go b3 before Anna castle. If you can b3, we will have bishop b4. No, we will actually have this move. If you take back queen a5 check and we lose the knight, we cannot come here any longer because after this we would take it and we can see the queen is not trapped. It can come out here and you will have a piece extra. So the plan is to go castling here. So I like bishop e2 and then go castle. We can also go, we can take here. If you take here, I don't know if you take back, is bishop b4 annoying? No, I don't think so. It's not at all because you win a piece. You see the check. This is very important. So bishop take here could be good. You take, and now we come bishop e2. This is absolutely fine. And after knight c5 here, we can go castle. This is not a problem with a knight here, not such a problem. We go rook b1. You are exchanging a bishop, but you are actually exchanging a passive bishop. And now we have idea of going e4, bishop d6, or going b3, the move that has been said. But the knight is defended, the king is safe, there will not be any pin. So we like to, first of all, get the king into safety. So b3 would be a very bad move to be played here now because of taking here, and we cannot take back. And look at these fantastic pawns black here. We cannot take back. I just show it one more time, and this check. And we can see, like, in this position, if here we have the position on the board, Anna takes here, bishop b4 would be also a mistake, but now from black, because again, we have this check, and there's no way to defend the bishop. Only way to defend it is here, but we will grab it. And after bishop b7, we have one square to come out. We can come here, rook b8 and queen a7. We are coming out with the queen to d4. Maybe you can try something like this, but I guess we can do, I'm not sure what is the best to be played here now. Maybe, I don't know if you can go e4, bishop e3, but or maybe we can go, yes, bishop d2 here, yes, to unpinned. But this would be, let's go back here now. So here we have the position. So c4 was played very quickly. Her opponent has prepared. I'm quite sure her opponent has prepared this. And this is a very exciting position. It's not symmetrical in any way. It's an an exciting position. And so lots of things can be happening here. So the move, I would like bishop e2 or to take on a6 maybe. Bishop e2 or bishop d2 are the moves I would like. No, not to take on a6. Maybe bishop d2 could be here because after this here, maybe you can go queen b6, but we just go a4. You can come here, but I guess now we can even go b3 if you want to. We are playing against these pawns. So bishop d2 is also a good move to be played. So I would like to develop the bishops. They cannot go farther. This cannot go more than here. e2, everything else it will be taking. But the idea with this is you develop the bishop and next move you want the castle. You want to put the king into safety. And the players sitting there behind, they're all playing in RILTON Cup, the highest group in the RILTON Chess Festival. And in that group, like in Anna's group, they are playing 9 games in 9 days, actually in 10 days, because tomorrow, the first day of the new year, the first day of 2026, they will get a free day, and that's very well needed. But it is the slow way of playing, the way I was brought up with, to play with one classical chess game a day. So normally the rounds are started 2:30 p.m. Everyone has started 2:30 p.m. except for today. And when they play round 6, 7, and 8, they will also start 2:30 p.m. But the last round on the 5th of January will also be earlier round, and I believe they start at noon then also. So it's a big chess festival, lots of things taking place at the same time. This evening, I think there are not any other chess tournament because it's the New Year's Eve. Everyone wants to celebrate it, but tomorrow there will be a Blitz tournament. I believe it is at 3 o'clock p.m. Central European time here in Stockholm. So for those of you who are close or feel for to play the Blitz, you can do that. Yesterday, actually, they had a freestyle Fisher Random tournament. I'm not sure how many players who played, but so there are lots of different activities going on. And I also believe that tomorrow, Oleg Romanishin, a legend player playing in Rilton Cup, he's Olympic winner in team and in individual also. I believe he has making medals, maybe gold medals, individual also in the Olympiads from Ukraine, and he will give a lecture tomorrow. And then on the 2nd of January, we have a morning for the women, for the girls. We have a female tournament for everyone who wants to join. It's free to join. All female players, it's free to join, and it's in the morning. So for those who are playing games in the afternoon and who have all the energy, you can play in both of it. So lots of things taking place at the Rilton Chess Festival in the Scandic Continental Hotel, just in front of the central station in the heart of Stockholm. So here, yeah, so bishop e2 or bishop d2 or take on e6. These are the moves 1, 2, and 3 I would like to see on the board. So in Anna's group, there are 144 players. Anna is seeded number 26 among these 144 players. In the other group, Rilton Cup, there are a little more. Now the camera disappear. I do hope it will come back soon. So I don't know what happened with the camera on the players. I do hope it will come back as soon as possible. So here we have it back. Very, very good. So I just hope it will keep on working. When I was, going back 30 years ago, I always loved to play chess, but also to watch tournament. And I remember I was watching a rapid tournament in France, and they were playing on a scene. We were sitting on the side. We had headphones, and we could have hear the commentaries on the game. And I was, wow, it was so exciting. And now we can even sit at home and follow the games. And not only the games, we can even see the players. This is a dream that has come true for me. That chess is so easy to follow, to play, to do in the way you enjoy it, and that is just so very nice. And yeah, Anna's father, Juan Beon, he is playing in Rilton Cup. And yesterday they were actually playing on the side, both of them black. He was sitting on the side of Anna, and he played a very long game. So when Anna finished her game, he was still playing. And actually, in the end, he managed to win the game. So he played against a Polish, I think, a young player from Poland. I'm sorry, I'm not sure about his name, who was up to 16, very young player. And but finally, um, I believe Juan was under pressure, but finally he won the game. So he was very, very happy, of course. So all the players we see behind there are playing in Rilton Cup. We can also see it. We can see that it's written. Anna has a little bit paper here written with her name with blue, and the other players they have it with white. It means those who are playing in Rilton Cup they have a white sign, and Anna and her open they have a blue sign instead. And here we see play coming late. They are shaking hands, but you're allowed to be late. I actually arrived in 25 minutes late, and but the clock has started, so the player who came late now will has lost some time, but absolutely being in time for playing the game. So in chess, you don't have to be there exactly when the game starts. You can come a little bit later. And in Anna's group, there are 4 players with 4 out of 4. That's quite amazing. And one of them is the number one who has actually 2199 in ELO rating. And a German player, I don't recall his name. And so the 4 players, then on Anna is sharing the place 50 to 89, I believe, together with lots of other players with 2 out of 4 with 50%. So, and Anna, there have not been any draw in her games. There have been winning 2 games, and she has lost 2 games. In Rilton Cup, the highest group, there is only one player with 4 out of 4. I believe it's the Chinese player Yu Jiangyi. What's his name? No, I'm not sure about his name. I could be that I confused him with another one. You see the number 3, and then there were, I believe, 9 players with 3.5 out of 4. And then, so there is a top clash. Anton Demchenko, the number 1, is playing against the Chinese player. But this is Rilton Cup. We are following Rilton up to 2,200 and only one game. That is Anna's game. A little bit behind, we can see the other games here from Rilton Cup, but actually it's not at all easy to follow. But we are looking at Anna's game. It's a very exciting position. Her opponent made c4. It's a very clear plan. One is restricting Anna, and one is not not going planning to go maybe bishop b4, or maybe planning to take on b5 and going bishop b4. I'm just wondering, this is probably what Anna is calculating here. But now I believe maybe we can do like this, because here knight e4, queen here, you give a check, but we just go back and we're very, very happy. And castling, we go castle also. And now there is a huge threat to take here. And I'm wondering how we should take it with the queen. Probably we should take it with the pawn here and to play this position. Now we are planning to play against this pawn center. So we're planning e4, and we can see it's good for white that these pawns are on light squared with a light squared bishop. You see that this one is passive. A dark squared bishop would be so much more active. So white is planning e4 to take on d5 and go. So probably knight c6 maybe could be a move, but no, we have some attack here now? Maybe we can go bishop g4. I'm not sure why. This is very, very far away, but no, I'm not so happy about this plan. But maybe to go just e4 to attack it. So let's go back. This is very far away. So one move, two move, and three move. These are the moves I can see for Anna in the position to play now. White is a little bit better because white has an extra pawn, but black has easier to develop. You can see a knight here. These knights are fine standing here, but the bishop cannot go out. White would dream to go with the bishop to g5 just to get it out here, but it's just there is a wall here, the pawn on e3. So white is also dreaming of going e4, but you can't go e4 now because bishop b4, or no, not maybe not bishop e4, but a take b5. And after this, we don't take back, we go b4. And here we will actually get into problems. E take b5. Can we go knight f4? We have some huge threat, but you have knight x6 here now, and we have lost. Maybe this is possible, and I guess can we go king f7? No, we can't really do that. That would actually probably not be so good, and we can give some sacrifice. I play all very quickly. This is not so easy to see here, not like this, but we should go, oh my, no, this is, wow, no, this is very difficult to see. Have you seen what the move, the idea is after this? We will have a checkmate here. I will just show it to them here, and it's a checkmate. And the idea with queen e4 is we threaten bishop take e6, bishop takes e4, but we also threaten to take the rook. This is just winning for white, but oh, what so difficult. So e4 can be a move, but it becomes very, very, very tactical with e4. And the idea is, of course, if you take here, this would be a dream for black, for white to play. We go knight g5, and we have, I think, knight g5, it looks, we can go 95, but maybe 95 could also be good. And we have these threats here, and we're going to take the pawn. Maybe we put the pawn here on b6, and then we take on c4. This is a dream. So e4 is a move to be played, but after e4, taking here, this will become very tactical. Knight b5. The only move black here has is this move. This would not be good because we go bishop takes c4 with a strong threat to take on d5 twice. So let's see, can I do this just to show you? We can go castle, but maybe we can even if we won't go, can we go queen take d5? Yeah, but it's not the strongest. Actually, it's better just to keep the pieces. And I just wanted to say the point with this is that if you come here, we have knight c7 check, and we will take it back like this. And we will have an extra pawn. White is better here now. Mm. So e4 is a move to be played, but it will become very, very tactical to do that. So don't play b3 yet, because then we take away the defense. b3, a take b5 will lead white into huge, huge problem, because we cannot take back queen a5, and we will lose the knight. So that is the reason. So we don't want to move the b3 pawn before we first of all have played bishop e2 and castle. After that, after we go this and castle, now b3 is the plan. But we need to hide away the king, so we cannot have any uh, checks here that can be good for black. put it here. Anna is just spending some time. Oh, she's down to 25 minutes. Her opponent actually had a little bit more time on the clock than when he started. Um, so, yeah, so he has been blitzing out the most. And yesterday, the World Blitz Championship was finished, and Magnus Carlsen actually won that too in the open class. And hmm, in the Blitz, I think it was Azebayeva who won from Kazakhstan. So we have two new uh, world champions. Yeah, I say I would like bishop e2 to be played and then go castle. This is absolutely what I would like to be played here in the position. Yes, Anna has a habit of overthinking when something comes a little bit unexpected to her. And a little bit, I think it's that she feels a bit rusty. This is the first time Anna is playing since April, since she played Reykjavik Open in April this year. That's 8 months back. She has been playing lots of quick games, but it's the first time for such a long time she's playing a classical tournament with long time control. So, and that is quite different than to play a blitz game. I think Annie is on her way to move here now. Let's see what she will do. What will I expect? I will maybe expect bishop d2 to come, but I like bishop e2 more. But both of them are fine. Here we have bishop e2. Oh, that was a very good move. Yes, to develop. Oh, I'm very happy to see it on the board. Here we have it, and that is a good move to be played. Anna just need to develop. She needs to keep the pawn on b2. She is going up. I guess she wants to have something, maybe more to drink. That is very important. Actually, playing a bit earlier. Uh, it seems like it's not such a big difference, but it is. Changing the rhythm for a tournament actually takes some energy, and you have to plan your day in a different way. There was no time for lunch when you start at noon. Uh, uh, so you need to have a very huge, very good breakfast. And that is why playing earlier a little bit more trickier. You are maybe not as awakened as when you play in the afternoon, but you also need to have a lot of energy for the game. And I believe very much in it that it's important to eat well before the game. But we are, of course, all different with that. And Anna went bishop e2. I'm happy her opponent just thinks a little bit of the position. So what am I expecting her opponent to do? I am expecting it could be a take b5 or bishop b4. After bishop b4, this is pinned. There is actually two ways to play it. This is one. This is what I expect Anna to play. But this is actually a way of playing the position. Her opponent took on b5. He makes the decision quickly. Anna needs to come back. Anna needs to take back here now on b5. He took on b5. He's a quick player. We can see that he was just thinking some few moments. It could be that this all is in his preparation. I don't know that. So a take b5 was played, and now Anna should just come back and just, when she's coming back, she should just only one move to do. She needs to take it back. And after queen a5, you give a check, you're attacking the knight, but this is no danger. We come here, and after knight e4, Anna can go bishop d2, and I think maybe she will do that. But this is actually a very good move to be played. Remember, we have been looking at this position. This is not good because of here, and you have big problems. Maybe you need to come back here now. And now we can start pushing the center. If you go something like this, I guess we will go bishop b2. We are having a very, very strong threat of rook a5. It threatened to take here. Maybe you need to come back. I guess, oh no, it's the same. This is the threat I have. And you can see we're picking up the rook behind. So let's go back. So let's see. A take b5 was played. Anna will just play very, very quickly here. Um, I think so. So because there is only one move Anna can do. Anything else, she will be bad. If she doesn't take back the pawn, she will have problems, of course, because we can see these are equal pawns now here, but black is very active with the pawns. Have very has much more space, more central pawns, and Anna needs to compensate that with having an extra pawn. Anna is on her way to move. Here behind, we can see Anna's father. Knight b5 and knight a6 come here now. And so this is his idea. His idea was, yeah, this is quite. So Anna, I was surprised by his move. I was surprised. Here to the right, we could see Anna's father Juan Beon, who was sitting beside Anna yesterday. He played a Rilton Cup and he has 2.5 out of 4. And I believe he's very happy with that. So knight e6, yeah. So this knight is not hitting the b4 to c5. So now I think Anna should go castle. Her opponent will go knight c3 here now. And now maybe Anna, I'm not sure. Maybe should this come here and she should play for, could it be b3? I'm just wondering. But then we have bishop d6. So maybe in a position like this, can we go bishop d2? And the idea with bishop d2, I'm just so maybe if you go 94 here now, we can go b3 also. If you take here, we just take back here, take here, be taking here. You have this knight take b3, but look at here, queen here. And if you grab the knight, we take it back, you take like this, and we will give it check. It's a double check, king e7, and we have actually this beautiful move here. You need to come here and we will go, oh, it's bishop b5, I'm not really sure. And after there, we have knight e8. We are winning the queen. This is very, very far away, so let's go back. But I like just to castle in the position. This would be, yes, very good to play. Yes, to castle. This is the plan I like. Knight c5 and bishop d2. I want to go b3. Can bishop d7 coming? And now the question is, probably this should just go back. And again, we are planning b3. Should black do anything against that? Maybe we go b3 anyway, because we are open so many lines here, and we can see queen a8 is coming. We don't care about this. Here, look at this. We will actually rook b1 is a very good move. We are pinning it, and after this, remember knight on the rim. We are coming here. This knight will be trapped soon, and we are having some huge threats here like this. We would actually just probably give the check, and the king has to run away, and we are just having fantastic positions. Let's go back. So castle is the move I would like to see on the board. Really, that is what I would like to see on the board. No, this is an exciting position. I think white is a little bit better, but black white has an extra pawn, but black has open lines, active pieces, and white's idea is to play against this pawn structure. And how to play against this pawn structure? Yeah, it's to attack them with pawns. Attacking them with pieces is no idea, because this one is defended by a pawn. This pawn is also defended with another pawn. So we need to attack them with pawn. And to do so, sorry, the last move was knight a6, is to go first castle, so there will not be any annoying check. We can't go b3, that would lose on the spot, because we cannot go back. We have seen this before. You can go here. We can also go bishop b4 if you want, and we take it with a bishop because of the pin. So the plan is to play against the pawn structure. We would like to go e4, but that is not possible. We don't support e4 with any piece. And if we go e4, black would always take it with the knight, not with the pawn, because then the pawn structure would be destroyed. So the plan is now to go b3. So Anna needs to castle and to play for b3. And that is why I would like her to go castling here now. Yeah. Uh, no, I don't really like to go 95 here now. Maybe this is fine, but this is a piece that will be pushed back early. Not like this, because then we change this. And not only does change it, we have a pawn extra to grab. So not like this, but probably bishop a4. We need to go back. I'm not sure where. Maybe knight d4. And can we go bishop d6 here now? Yeah, maybe we can go f4. But we're leaving this square here now. So I'm not so happy to play like this. It could be possible. But I prefer to start now going castling. This is not played here. But my plan is to go castle and to play b3. This is my plan here in the position. I want to break up the c-pawn to take away this because it makes the grip of the position and like that open lines. I want this rook to take the pawn and I want to be able to take back with the pawn to open for this rook. We can see that that rook is active, Anna's rook is passive. But so this is the plan to go b3 and when if black takes, always to take back with the pawn. So this rook will come into the game. And this is the 53rd Rilton Cup Festival. It has been going on. It has going on since 71, and it has been played in different places around the Stockholm. Most of the time in the heart of Stockholm. Sometimes, actually, the year when Juan Biona's father won the tournament, 85-86, it was held in the Saltsjöbaden. And in Saltsjöbaden, there have been some very important tournaments. I believe at least one of the three interzonals Sweden has organized was held in Saltsjöbaden, but I'm not sure about the exact year. At least one. Could it even be two? I should know that. But Sweden has been a long time back an organizer of world events too, but not recently. I would say that, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe when we've had the European Team Championship 2005 in Gothenburg, that is probably the last time Sweden held a very, very big uh, world event, or what it was a European event, but a big chess event in, yeah, in any kinds of classical or rapid chess. But going back a long time, yeah, Sweden was an organizer of big chess events, and actually three of the first interzonals were held in Sweden. Anna spends a lot of time, and that is actually what is a bit worrying me here, because we have something new at the board. So, yes, here we have castling. That is absolutely the best move to be played. Anna has spent like 35 minutes plus the um, 5.5, like 40 minutes, and that is a bit long, but her opponent has played something new. And now her opponent, Anna, is planning b3. I expect her opponent to play this move because now b3 is not possible. You will take it, and we cannot take back. We will lose the rook here. That would not be good. And you can actually take it like this. Sorry, that would not be good. So I expect your opponent to play knight c5 quickly. I think he will blitz it up out. He is playing very, very quickly. And when I look at strong players playing so quickly, yeah, I guess lots of them do it when they know what to do. And it's a way of, one is you save time. You're also showing that you're very confident in the position, that you know it. So it puts a little bit of stress on the opponent, but it's just a very practical way of handling the position. So now the plan is b3. Now another play would go b3 because let's say we do something like bishop e7. I think we can go b3. Queen a5 is no problem. Yeah, we just take on c4. Look here, and we will just defend it. We get a pawn, another pawn. So the plan for white is now, after castling, there are no more. If the queen comes to a5, it's no check any longer. Now this is the plan because we need to play against this pawn structure. We cannot attack e6 in a good way, only with pieces, and there's only this piece who can come and attack, and it's well defended, so that is no point. Attacking d5, we need to attack it with a pawn. We could attack it with pawn with d4, but it's a bad move because the knight would take it, and we just lose a pawn. We can go up with the pieces, but we will lose a very important pawn. And here we can see black is more active. Black has a pawn in Anna's camp, in Anna's side of the board, and that makes the position a little bit more cramped for white. So white needs to compensate it with an extra pawn, and white wants to take away this pawn. So the plan is we want to play it against this pawn. How can we attack it? We attack him with a piece, but it doesn't have take here. We don't want to do. We would lose a piece when black takes back. So sorry, this was played. So white wants to attack this with a pawn. B3 is the next move to be played here now. Normally, when the games are played in the morning, I would say that the speed of the games normally a little bit slower. But this is not such an early morning round, so maybe it doesn't change. But when they're played like 9, 10 in the morning, I think that in many games you can see that the moves comes slower because you are simply not really as awakened as when it's played later on the day in the day. And so this is RILTON Chess Festival, the biggest international open tournament we have in Sweden, and actually one of few international chess festivals we have. It has been held for such a long time. I'm not sure who is the player who has played it most of this year, but there are several players who have played more than 20 times, and I believe Anna's father Juan Billon is one of those. I also believe I played it more than 20 times, so it's quite a long. And there are surely other players from Sweden who has played it so many times. So it's just, I remember as a kid, it was a must to play in RILTON. And it's quite strong tournament. You have lots of grandmasters, lots of international masters in the RILTON Cup in the first group. In Anna's group, we have FIDE Master, Woman FIDE Master, and Candidate Masters, and Woman FIDE and Woman Candidate Masters. So there are players with titles, but lower titles. But in the second group, you can play there if you have up to 2,200. I'm not, and if you have above, you can play the other group. So if knight c5 comes, I I think bishop d2 is nice, and we are preparing to go b3. This is what I would like to see on the board. So I'm not sure that is that, but maybe I don't know if there. I would never play a pawn move like this. Here we have knight c5 coming. He took a little bit of time, just 5 minutes, and here we have it. So now maybe he's planning knight b3 is a threat. This is a threat because let's see, Anna makes some slow move like h3. Then this will come. Can we take? Yeah, we can actually play this. Oh, maybe this is fine to play. And after here now, go queen c2. We have compensation here, but this, because you are very far away from, we come here and we will get some, now we have some knight g5. We can attack this. You see, we're attacking here. You go queen b6, and now we have knight c7. This is a very beautiful way of attacking it. And the point is, if you come here, we have this check. We're taking back, and look here, the queen will fall. So it's very long. So even now, knight b3 is not really a threat. But so even, yeah, but it's not so easy to evaluate that. So yeah, this is a move to be played. Now we're not planning b3, but knight b3 is no problem. We would just grab it and we would take it like this. We have an extra pawn, but we would not take it like this. Again, we see this pin and we will lose a whole rook. So here we have it. So knight c5, this is the position. I would go bishop d2, planning b3. This is the plan I like. What more could she be doing? I don't like knight fd4 so much because maybe we can go e5 and we will now come back. But okay, maybe e5 is not so good. But knight f4, going bishop d7, and oh no, this is getting crazy. And e5 here now. Oh, here we need to sacrifice a piece. I am not sure. This is probably fine to be played, but it's a piece less. But it's fine. This check is very, very strong coming next. Also, d6 is coming next. This looks very good. But again, it's a whole piece to be played, and you need to take here. So I am not so. I would not play this move. because I feel that sometimes you could go e5. Actually, e5 could be a little bit too quick because now we're planning to take it. I'm not sure. Can we come like this? Can we go bishop d6 here now? No, bishop d6 would be a mistake. I made it too quickly. We can take on d5. And after e4, we have this in-between move. We check, and then we move away the knight. So, but can you go maybe queen b8? You are defending it. No, we take knight, take d5. So maybe in a position like that, you need to go e4. We have this nice square, but black also has this square. And now again, are we planning b3? I'm not sure. Maybe we are planning, yeah, we have a beautiful knight here now. Maybe we're planning to open up with f3, f4, or trying to go b3. I'm not sure we should go b3 yet. Maybe we should do it preparing with bishop d2 and b3. Because when we play b3, we always want to take with the a pawn. So this rook, which is passive, will become active. So here we have the position on the board. Knight c5 was played, and her opponent is putting pressure on Anna, playing so very, very fast. He has spent like only 2 minutes of the time. He spent a little bit more. He spent like 7-8 minutes in total for the game and played his first. How many moves is it now? I must see. They have played. It looks like Anna is on her way to move. They had played 11 moves. So, and he has spent 7-8 minutes for these 11 moves. And that is quite quickly. And now we can see both of them are sitting at the board. We have such an exciting position from the Benke Volga Gambit. And it's this one of these openings which is very exciting to play, where black offers a pawn just to open the lines and files. So I expect Anna to go bishop d2, but let's see what she will do. Oh, so exciting. I'm getting so nervous when she's on to play. But I just like, let's see, all these pieces are developed. So I like just to develop this one with bishop d2. And the idea with bishop d2 is that now the rook is defended, and now I'm planning b3. No, she's going with a knight. She's going knight d5, and I don't like this move, knight d5. I don't like this move. Because I want to play against the pawns, not against the. I want to play against the pawns with b3. So, and this knight is a little bit low. We have two knights which are a little bit hanging. If black could play queen b8, black would actually win the piece in this position. If this would have been possible, we would win a piece, actually. But okay, Anna wants to try some check here now. So the idea with knight e5, she wants to go this move, but I'm just wondering, bishop a6, this would actually, after g6, we would lose, and this is no problem. You just move away the king, maybe wherever you want, and you have a piece more. So bishop h5 is not a threat. If the knight goes away and we could have queen h5, it would be a threat. So knight e5 is not the move I really like so much because I'm not sure. But what will we do after bishop e7? Yeah, this is the idea. Queen b6, and we will take here. After queen take b5, this knight is trapped, but we have one move to do. We can exchange the bishop pair, and here we will go b3. There is a pin. We would be so happy. We get the move, pawn move. I so much want to play to attack this one. We have the two bishop against the two knights, and not only that, we have an extra pawn. This would be just almost like winning for winning very, very good, at least for white. Maybe not winning, but very good. So bishop e7 would be a mistake. Bishop d6 would also be a mistake. We would actually take it, and we saw this before. Now there is two pieces here, heavy pieces looking at each other. The black queen is not defended. We can use it by taking on c4. The point is, if you take back, yeah, we get something more, not only pawn, we get the whole queen. So this is the idea. So black cannot not develop the bishop, because then one of the knights will exchange the bishop. With the pawn extra, we won't exchange pieces. And And now knight b3. What will Anna do after this? And rook take e2. She needs to go e4 here now. After this one, we can actually go bishop take c4. I wonder, can we go bishop take c4 here now? This here and check. This is actually not so good. I'm a little bit scared that Anna is looking for this. So I think that knight b3 is a move we will see on the board. The best Anna could do is to give exchange. Is she ready to do that? This is actually good for Anna. This is very good for Anna to play because after this, yeah, then we will get this exchange back. We are winning, so black cannot take back. So what do we have here? We have, let's calculate the pieces on the board. We have 6 pawns for white and we have 4 pawns for black. We haven't exchanged less, but we have got 2 pawns for it. Black is also far behind with development. This is, maybe you need to go something like here now. I guess we take on d5. You cannot take like this because we will make a huge check. So you cannot really take like this. Maybe we will push you back. So the only way to take back would be with the e-pawn. And now maybe queen c2 is a good move. We are threatening some nasty checks. So if knight b3 comes, Anna, if this comes, Anna should sacrifice just taking here with the pawn. But let's see what will happen. Is her opponent so greedy? If her opponent comes here, yeah, then I like, maybe this is the best to go knight d4, and then we are taking e6, but we see the knight can also go back forth. This is not a threat. Let's say you go bishop d6 here now. Now Anna needs to go f4, and you go castling here now. Now we have b4, threatening the knight. We cannot go take here because you would take it back. But like then what we do, we wanted, yeah. So this is the position. So what the moves I can see is 1 move and 2 move. What more move could I expect her opponent to make? Maybe this move, queen b6, forcing Anna to go back. And now actually a4 is a good move to be played. What happens if Anna goes back like this? Bishop d6, and now f4, and you go castling, and now black is absolutely fine here now. So queen b6 is the move I am most scared of in the position. Queen b6. And what will Anna then play? Because the problem, the white, is that this knight is lost. This is absolutely not a threat. You go just g6. So this is actually a problem. So queen b6. And we don't have any really tactics to take here and here. I will just show you. We have 2 knights, but this, it's not winning the queen. The bishop can take it, and we have lost a piece. We are just completely lost. We actually lost 2 pieces here, sorry. So it's not possible. I'm not so happy about this knight e5 move, actually. So the move that scares me is queen b6. Now Anna maybe needs to go here, and we go bishop a6. And now we can go bishop d2. Knight coming here now, and actually, oh no, this is too difficult to be played. Rook a2, we needs to play knight d4, and given exchange here now, yeah, what is happening? And in the end, we have a very, maybe queen a4 or queen a1. Here we have a very good compensation, but to play this is just not human. So I would say queen b6 is the move that really scares me in the position. This knight is not defended by any piece. There is no really threat in the position. Only is that Anna forced the bishop not to come out, and this knight is also not so well here. So queen b6 is the move that scares me really. Knight d6, bishop d3, and now Anna probably, yeah, maybe queen d4 but is coming. You can't go here because we would grab it. Maybe can we go queen d4 here now? But now we can go queen b8. This is getting scary. f4, and if you come here, we always need to play these kinds of positions, and we are getting some compensation. But is this is enough? I am not sure if this is enough. And after taking here and here, actually, king take is the best, but that is absolutely impossible to see. This is absolutely, you have to take like this. And rook takes c1, And here we can see that white is actually better here. Oh, this is very scary. This is very far away. So queen b6 is the move that scares me more than anything else. Because Anna then needs to go a4, but then she leaves a hole here for the b3, and I don't think Anna will do that. Yeah, so knight e5, the problem is that these pawns takes lots space. She can play with this knight and this knight, but there are no other pieces getting into the position, and that's why I wanted to get away with the c4 pawn. I wanted to make the rook active, and I'm not just so happy with this plan, but it's Anna's plan, and we have to play the position according to the ideas we understand and like. And so if bishop a6 comes, yeah, then knight d4 is good. And we also have this, let's say you go bishop d6, and probably now we have to go f4 here now to play this position. And if you go knight b6 here now, and we go b3, how will a position be like this? Can we take here now? This looks absolutely fine. If you take here, yeah, we will absolutely take this, would be just very good for white. So I hoping her opponent will go bishop a6, but this is the move that scares me, queen b6. Her opponent takes time. I'm very happy to see that. So he was playing very quickly when he knew what to play. He has played this plan very beautiful, I would say. He really had played it in a very beautiful way, like letting the knight being here, maybe letting Anna be tempting by the plan she has chosen. But there is so Anna wants to keep the knights active, but the problem is this pawn. If the pawn was d4, this would be a fantastic move. And so we always need to look at the pawn structure. White has very solid good pawns here, 2 pawns, but they are all very much on Anna's side. Only 1 pawn on e3, all the others are from the starting position. And that means that her pieces cannot doesn't have so much room for being active. With a pawn somewhere else on c3, Anna would have had fantastic position. Just being able to go out with it, if it would have been here or here, she would have had just a healthy pawn extra. But now she's cramped, and that's why she wants to put the knight on e5, but only if this move comes. Yeah, I guess then we will go. Can we go even b4? I'm not really sure what is happening. Yeah, we even have ideas like this, playing the position, and in this way, yeah, now it becomes, but that is, it's not an idea to see. But her opponent will not move away the knight. The knight will stay, and he will not go out with the bishop. Then Anna will change it. She will be very happy. But this, for me, this is, it's not a logical rook bait. Actually, we can go knight c6. Maybe, I'm not sure if knight c6 is such a good move, because if you take it, you go queen takes, and you will get 2 pieces. This is actually possible to be played. Bishop d6 is actually possible to be played, but you have given away 2 pieces, 2 knights for a rook. You have some pawns, but I wouldn't really go for this. So rook b8. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. So rook b8, but rook b8 will not be played. The rook is very good here. If black puts the rook on b8, black would dream of putting this rook on b8, but we can see there's so many pieces in between, so black cannot do it yet. So black still has this piece passive. This is passive also, but as soon as this knight comes down, black will go out with the bishop and win time attacking this knight being not defended. So, and so black needs 1 and 2 moves to get all the pieces into the game. And Anna, yeah, she wants to go b3, so bishop d2, the move move I would have loved her to play. So I would like still bishop d2 and b3, and that is what I really would like her to play. But this is the move that scares me. After, if she comes here, bishop d6, we will probably see a position like this on the board. But here, how is Anna going to go b3? She cannot do it. And if he goes here, you will just grab the pawn. So here, I'm just very concerned. b3, you take here now, and we can actually play this way and go rook b1. But now we have given him back the piece, the pawn, and this is, I would say, black is not worse. I would actually prefer black in a position like this. Also, it's very psychological. Black has been playing with a pawn less. Now you have a pawn, equal pawns. You have this grip here on e4. Maybe and you go queen e7 just to keep e3 pawn under attack. You have some plans on taking on e5. Maybe no, this is defended. Yeah, we go bishop b2. So let's go back. Let's go back. Here we have the position, but I would say that I am a little bit worried about Anna's position here now. Let's see what her opponent will play the next move. So bishop h5 is not real move coming. It's not the real move because her opponent will just go g6, and there is no sacrifice that will work for Anna after that. I just want to show. Let's say we make a little slow-mo. Bishop b7 here now. Now, b4 is a good move, but I don't think Anna will play like this and bishop a3. This is just a very good plan to be played, but I don't think it's very difficult to see that you want to go b4. You're moving away the knight, and now we can even go f3. Yeah, the knight can't go there. And if you go knight a4, yeah, we can start trying to get out with the position and going bishop g4. Now we get some activity, but we have so many, it's very, very difficult to play like this, to play only with the pieces and not with the pawns. They're all pawns hanging everywhere here now. This is fine for white, but I would say not an easy choice to make. I don't expect her opponent to go bishop b7. It's more logical to go and attack the pieces. So this is one move her opponent can play. And that's why knight e5 surprised me, because knight b3, the best Anna can do is to take it to give an exchange. I do hope she will do that. That is quite, I would say that's quite important to play. She doesn't have to do it, but if she doesn't give exchange, she needs to follow up in a very good way afterwards. And I'm a little bit scared after knight b3, and I will go here, because after rook take a2, this is not a good plan. You can go here, but you need to go queen c2, not this way. This would actually be very bad. And even if you win back the exchange, the problem is that this knight will never come out. So black is actually winning here. Black will go and take this knight and will play with an extra. And will play with two pieces against a rook. And the pieces will be more active. Black also has black will be able to play with the bishop pair here in this position. So not take on c1 yet, just wait, because it's difficult for white to get out with it. So here we have the position on the board. And what was played? Knight b3 was played. And this is a very important moment. Anna should take on b3. No, don't go rook b1. She wants to play immediately. No, don't go rook b1. You need to take it. I can see how Anna wants to go rook b1, but we really need to take it. And I get this is, sometimes we need to give material, and I just do hope Anna will not, I'm very scared she will go rook b1 and play the other plan. But she should just take on b3. She should absolutely take on b3. And this is very typical that we can be very materialistic. But if we take here, Anna will have one pawn and exchange down. And now she takes here, she has two pawns. So it's very important to take on b3. Very, very important. If Anna takes, the problem is not, this is fine to take and to play this. But it's very, now she needs to go maybe queen c2. But I don't think Anna will find this to play this position. And what can you do? You do I don't know. You are coming back, maybe rook a5. Oh no, now we have knight c6. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm getting so excited. And if you're going down here now, we should go rook d1, and we have threats. You're coming queen b6 here now, and we can actually even play like this. And probably, yeah, maybe queen c2 here now. We are having some nasty threats. But I don't think Anna will see this because it's so tactical. I just get that if Anna has only two moves to play, the knight attacks the rook. Um, Bishop d2, this would not be, you know, enough compensation because her pieces are left passive. She will not have compensation. So she has two moves to do, and I really do hope she takes on b3. If she goes rook b1, this is absolutely fine to play, but she needs to make a good move. Maybe e4 is the best move to play. After knight take e4, you can go here, you take here, and now we have this check. This is possible to play, but will she find all this? I'm not sure. And now after g6, I don't know. Can we take here now? No, this is not so clear here. This is not so clear. We need to go queen f3. Here you go knight f6. We have rook d1. I don't know. And after this move, we have queen check, and everything is falling. This is just wow. Actually, you can play it. But so she has, but I would say after this, the position is easier to play than to find all these very tactical moves to be played. Anna needs first here, she's losing one pawn. After this is maybe the best move. No, queen c2 is also a good move to be played. Planning rook d1 and taking on c4. But again, this is so difficult to play. I would say to make this decision. Absolutely. If you go, maybe also I was wondering, are we planning knight takes c4? It could be a plan. Let's say we go bishop e7. Could this be actually a plan? We have queen takes c4, threatening here. Yeah. And if you come like this, we will just go rook take fc1, and we are threatening this. You're coming here. We will give it check. I'm getting so excited. I'm getting so excited. So knight b3, her opponent was thinking along, he going for material. But remember, first of all, we need king security. This king is still in the middle. So Anna can use it. The easiest way for Anna to play, I would say, is to grab the knight, take away this knight, just give this passive rook here on a1. So I do hope she plays that. I do hope Anna, she play rook b1. Yes, I'm very worried now. Her opponent will absolutely take on a2. And now, after rook take a2, I'm very scared Anna takes on c4. This will be very bad for her. And if Anna takes here, she can play this and queen c2. But now you have something like this, knight c4. She can absolutely play this position. Knight c5, we have a rook d1 coming. But she cannot take on d1. So she play rook b1, and I'm a little bit worried about this position now, because after rook take a2, Anna is doing very well, but she needs to find the following up. Her opponent will absolutely blitz it out. He will not take here because maybe this is the best way to take rook take e2. I think, yeah, we can go queen d4 even. I wonder, can we go a move like b3? This is also good because if you take here now, we start making some very nasty check here, and we are winning. You know, the two knights close to a king is very dangerous. He will absolutely play rook take a2. It will come very, very soon. And I'm a little bit worried now about the position. Will Anna find e4 next move? Will she find it, or will she find queen c2 taking here? I am very scared that Anna will go bishop c4. This is absolutely fine to be taken, but after this, not take on d8. She needs to go queen c2 and take here. Can we go something like knight a5? No, we have knight c3 and the rook is trapped. That would be a mistake. So this is absolutely a good position to be played. This is the only move for her opponent, and after this you can go rook b4, and after rook d1 you have something like this, but this is crazy. I don't think her opponent would play like this. So how is the position here now? Anna is playing with a piece less, but she needs to go some e4. She needs to go she has some compensation here. This is, I would say, is very unpleasant to play for black here. Why did I go here? Why not? King f8 could also be played against e4. Let's go back. Let's go back. So rook take e2 will absolutely be on the spot, because now when Anna move away the rook, a take b3 is the next move coming. Is the next move coming. So there is the threat to take the knight here now. So black needs to do something about the knight. You can take on c1, but this one is passive on the first rank. This one is active. No, you don't take it away. You don't take it away. Oh, so so exciting. I a little bit, but I said Anna is absolutely fine, but she will need to find a good plan from this position, and don't take on c4. And I think this is what she is planning to do now. So after this, this is actually the best move to be played. And you can't go forward. We would just grab this. This is the best move to be played. After a move like queen b6, we can even play like this, because we have bishop take c4. We are taking this. So this would be a good move to be played. And if you take like this, we can take on c4. I think we can go knight c3 also, rook a5, and we can even take here. We can give lots of pieces, and you see this is fantastic. All the lines are open up. This is just winning now for Anna. But this is very, very so with the king here now. Her opponent is taking time. I think both of them are worried about this here, but this is a mistake. This knight will not come up. You can even go king e7, but king 8 is a better way to keep the diagonal open. And after this, it will be trapped. And black will have two bishop against two extra pieces against a rook. And this bishop will be taken when it's trying to get to c3. So black will play with the bishop pair, and this is just a very good position for black. So I'm very, very scared that this could be happen in the game. So uh, anything else than taking on a2 would surprise me, because when you go knight b3, it's a move, but it's a part of a plan, and the plan is to then to take here. There was a pin, so the plan is to take here. Oh, so exciting. And you see, with this opening, it's not becoming a boring game. It's very, very exciting. And we can see whatever her opponent would do, he took here on a2. That is the logical plan he wants to. And let's see now. Now it's very important what Anna plays. I'm very scared she go bishop take c4 here now. Could it be that she go knight takes c4 and d takes c4, and now bishop here now? Could this be a possibility? Is it better or worse to exchange here now? This is actually worse, knight, because here you have also you have even rook a5. So the better is actually it could be that Anna wants to play this and bishop c4. Now if you take here now, and we are coming here, yeah, because you can't come here. We do like this, and we have the pin. This is the difference. I made this very quickly. So knight takes c4 is actually a good move to be played. You take here, take knight takes c1. We cannot take the rook, but we just take back. We are playing with a piece less, but we have a lot of activity. Anna it's about equal this position. After here, we can go rook to d1, and you need to go, if you go queen b6, we actually have this, and here we will pick up the queen. This would actually be very, very good for Anna. Even if you have like this, you get 3 pieces for the queen, but you're so much behind with developments. We will just start walking down. You can't castle. You don't have, you can't get this rook to play. So Anna would be playing with the queen against, it would be like a queen or rook against 3 pieces, because this will remain passive. So let's go back. What was Anna's plan? I think her plan is to take on c4. If she takes on c4, I prefer her to take with the knight and to play like this. after this move, she cannot take on a2. She will lose too much material. That would not be good. Her opponent would get actually 3 pieces for a rook. She needs to take it back, probably like this, and we have a position. And after rook a8, uh, uh, Anna needs to go rook d1 and now bishop d7. And how is a position like this? Bishop take e6 and threatening a check. You need to come here now, and we need probably to get back with this one, because we don't, if he comes here, you could just grab the knight and you are absolutely fine. So we need to come back, and here we can see we have 5 pawns. Um, a piece less, but we have 5 pawns, a king in the middle. I would say that this is fine for Anna to play. It's maybe about equal, maybe tiny better for white. Black needs, this king will remain in the middle, so white is fine here, absolutely fine to play this position. So let's see what her plan was in the game. Let's see what Anna's plan was in the game. Oh, so exciting. I'm a little bit worried. I'm worried about bishop takes c4, which is absolutely possible to play. This is the best move to be played. And after that, we can actually go here, because we have this check, g6 and queen f3. And we are threatening the knight. We are threatening mate in 1. You need to defend it like this. And then we bring in, we can go queen c6 here, bishop d7, and we can actually go check here now. If you're coming here, we have not a mate here, we have actually queen takes c4, and we are threatening a mate with queen b4. Can see how these two knights with the queen are so strong together. Also, we have uh, so attacking. So that is a queen together with knight is a tremendous attacking uh, tandem. To be together with two knights, yeah, it's even better. So the queen and knights are very strong in the attack, but the knight is also a good defender of the king. And there we can see that black keeps this knight here and it defends the king. So now let's see what Anna's idea was to go rook b1, was to go knight e5. Could it be that Anna forgot about knight b3? It could be that she did that. I'm not sure, but I'm a little bit worried that she will go. Um, she cannot play the position slowly because black will develop, and if black gets castle without Anna doing anything, black will be very good. A position like this would be just yeah, queen b6, knight c3. You're going back. I'm not sure. Maybe rook a7, and now we go maybe e4. Uh, yeah, we can play this position. Maybe it's about equal. The point is you cannot come here. We will go knight take c4. You're moving away, and we are moving we cannot move the knight somewhere, but we have e5. What is happening here now? And we will take b take c3. And if you take knight take d4 first, queen take here, we are getting so many threats here now. So let's see what is Anna's plan in the position. What is her plan in the position? E4 is the best move. Queen c2 is also a good move to be played. I would say queen c2. Could this be annoying? I don't think so. Um, uh, can we go queen c3? But then we have knight d4. Yeah, this is annoying move. This is absolutely annoying move. Queen d4. If you come here, queen d4, we are getting out with the pieces, or we have queen b3 back. So queen c2, knight a1. Probably the best Anna can do is to go back here. And you're going back here now, and what is the threat? Let's see, we do something like queen b6 now. Then we have knight takes c4 taking. We get bishop takes c4. You're going back with the pieces, and we get a lots of activity. With this knight actually being trapped with threatening bishop d2 and picking up the knight. So go back. Queen c2, knight a1 could be played. And here on the side, we can see uh, uh, Anna's father. We can see Anna's father, but he went away. He's playing in Rilton Cup, the first tournament in the big Rilton Chess Festival. So this is the fifth round, the last round for the year. Anna and her opponent, 2 out of 4. There are 144 players in the group Rilton up to 2200. And Anna, she seeded 26. And we can see her opponent doesn't have so high rating, but he's played absolutely fine in the game. He's absolutely played fine in this game. Only knight b3 was a mistake, but Anna is doing very well, but she needs to find activity. She needs to play for time. She needs to use the moment now. If she doesn't do that, she plays some slow moves. Her opponent will develop the bishop. He will go out with the bishop, I don't know, maybe even to b4, and then next move castle. Not to b4, that was too far away. Anna has knight c6 and taking, exchanging it. Anna wants to exchange the black square bishop, but he has got back the pawn. There are equal pawns to the board, and he has a very active knight here on b3 bothering Anna. So e4 is the good move to be played, just to get out with the pieces. Can we do something? Yeah, just develop the pieces. This would be good. What can you do? If you come here now, now we have this, and what is the difference? We give a check here now, and we just grab it. So this would be good. So, yeah, so knight e4, uh, why is not this here knight? Yeah, we can do like this. So e4, knight take e4, and bishop takes c4 is very good. So e4 is a very good move to be played. Will Anna see this? After queen take b6, she has time to exchange. So e4 is the good move, and it's not so difficult to see, because after here you have bishop takes c4. We have a threat to take, and this you need to take back. We don't take on d8, but we're coming here, and after g6, ah, this is actually not so clear. It looks very convincing. King e7, but how is a position like this? Now we have queen d5, and this is actually very, very good for black. Is already winning. So yeah, well, it's tricky. So e4 is a good move after this, taking here and give the check, just forcing out. If you come here, we have mate in one, so it's not possible. Forcing this pawn here, and then when we are attacking the knight, we have a huge threat on mate in one. We're attacking the knight. The knight has to come back, and it's lows. And now we bring in another attacker. So we attack with one piece, 2 and 3 and 4. And this is just very good for Anna here. This is very good. Bishop d7 could actually be like this, because after knight takes, we have queen f7 here now. So let's see what Anna will do. Let's see what she will do. I'm very scared of bishop take c4. e4 is the move I do hope she will play. That is just such a good move to be played in the position, just to open up the position for her pieces. So she can go on with the bishop. So e4, and of course this is never possible, because now we just play like this. We can also go bishop takes c4. We can also go knight take f7. Bishop takes c4 is probably just the best. You take here, we just take back, and we have knight f7 coming next, and we have also this coming next. So e4 is a very good move to be played. Will Anna find it? I'm just scared of bishop take c4. This is what I'm really a bit scared of. It's nothing wrong. It's possible to play bishop takes c4, but after this, Anna needs to go queen c4. She needs to play this move, not to exchange the queens. That is very, very important. So sometimes we need to see what pieces will be left on the board, and that is not at all always easy to evaluate. Yeah, chess is so difficult, and that's why it's so enjoyable to keep on playing, to keep on trying, because we are always learning new things and ideas. So Anna is now down to 36 minutes. Her opponent has spent like a little more, like half an hour for the game. Anna has spent more, spent 1 hour, maybe a little bit more. Bishop h5 is no point. You just go g6, and we need to come all the way back again. You're losing time, because this would just be bad. It's just no threat on the king. We just move it away, and the rook will actually become active, and we are a piece down. No, this is not possible. So bishop h5, this would be a tremendous mistake, because after e6 we can take here, and we win the rook. This is the difference. But the rook, bishop h5, this is only a move, but it's a very good move. And there's nothing better than to go all the way back home for Anna. And then she's losing two tempo. She's losing time. She's losing one tempo, just going there and going back again. So I wouldn't like to see bishop h5 on the board. So we always have to think of that when we can take a piece, it's the best to take the piece or keep the tension. And lots of time it's better to keep the tension. We could see this knight could take on c1, but this knight is active, this one is passive, so it's better not to take on c1. The same, if Anna would play this one, the best would be not to allow the queen to come close to the king's side. That would be losing immediately. So the check is this is tremendous. You can't go here. We have knight c6 check. Actually, we have a fork. No, that is not possible. You have only one move, but it's a very good move. You keep the knight. Remember, the knight is a very good defender of the king, and you're now attacking the bishop. And there is no way this will work. The king can go just up. We don't have any more piece to attack with. Only if we could play bishop b4, this would be winning. But this bishop can't get to this diagonal. We can't get any piece to this diagonal. And a move like queen e1 would be just... Oh, I'm sorry, rook j8. Why don't this be a threat here now? Oh, we have king d7. You see, I'm not awakened here myself. I'm not awakened. So e4 is the good move to be played. It's absolutely a very good move to be played. But I'm not sure, Anna. Will she see that e4 is a good move to be played, and now bishop c4 and giving the check here. But now queen f3. This is so many moves to be played. And then the reason is that we are bringing in another. We can come here. We can also go queen c6 check here, because after d7 we have also queen takes c4 if you want to. There's so many threats. This is coming. We're threatening a mate here in two moves here now. So I will just show you. If you go back somewhere, we have this here, and we have queen b4. Yeah, this will be three moves. So let's go back. But let's see if Anna will play this. Yeah, I'm not worried about the time yet. I am more worried about that Anna doesn't play. She needs to play very actively here now. She needs to play very actively. So this is the fifth round in the RILTON Cup. 4 more games to come, but only next year. They will play the next round on the 2nd of January until the 5th on January. Anna and her opponent, they had 2 out of 4. Anna plays against the player, I think, Jai Sandhu, not sure how to pronounce his name, from England, rated 1853. Yes, played fine. He made a move that was not the best. He was greedy, going for material. Anna let him take material. I think Anna should have given an exchange. It would have been an easier position to play than then this one. This one is very good also, but Anna needs to blow up the position. She needs to play fast here, and the best way is to go e4 here. Actually, that is the best way to go. Maybe bishop c5 should be played. Can we take here now? And again, this would not be good. All these moves are bad because this king, this knight will be trapped. Also, even here, this is now, not only because of this, we have bishop f5, and Anna will lose the rook. This would absolutely be very, very bad, losing on spot here now. So e4, if e4 comes, I guess we will see bishop c5 on the board. And now, how is the position like this? Bishop g5, castling. This is not possible because we have knight takes c4. You take back, and we have bishop c4, king h8, and we take on b3, probably with the queen, or we can even take like this, and bishop takes here. And how we see, we have 2 pawns up in with equal material. So this is very good. So e4, bishop c5, taking on d5. Can we go bishop g5 here now? Are you scared of bishop f5? Bishop take f6 is very good. Coming here, we will probably just go queen take d5. You can't really. This is just winning on the spot, I would say, for Anna. She has lots of different threats here now. If you come here, yeah, I guess there will be a mate like probably, yeah, we have queen e8 mate. So let's see that. So e4, bishop d5 is the good plan. So Anna is only playing with 1, 2 pieces. She needs to get more pieces into uh, into the position. What is most important, material or activity? It depends on the position. I think it depends on the character. Anna is a very material person, player. So, and I am also that. So for me, it takes more time to give material also for Anna, we can see. So, but for those who like to play for activity, to like to attack, yeah, they will go for it. They would play e4, I would say, quite quickly in a position like this if they are strong players. Because they know you need to have more pieces. We see only 2 pieces active. Anna needs to compensate for these fantastic, beautiful pawns. So sometimes it depends on what the position demands. This position demand quick play now, demand to use the time Anna has because her opponent needs to develop the king side. As soon as her opponent play, bishop c5 is coming now, and castle. If Anna does something slow, let's say bishop d2, bishop c5, bishop c3. Maybe Anna is good here now. So bishop d2, can queen b6 be a good move? Yes, it is, because after here we would, can we grab the pawn here? No, this is maybe not such a good way to grab the pawn. Bishop c3, yes, we keeps extra pawn, but knight f3, yeah, but maybe if you come here, I am not sure what is happening. Queen d2, we are playing with the bishop pair. Queen c1, I don't know where we should go. Queen d1, we can't go b3. Now this is just very good for black. So let's see what Anna will play. It could be that she will go bishop d2, but I do hope she will go e4. I'm scared of bishop takes c4, going for material. Taking this y is possible to do, but now you need to go bishop c4. It's very important that this king remains on here on e8. I will show you why this is important. If you change the queens, we are threatened to take here. If you come here now, we will just take with this one. And when you go back, where can you go? You can't go, you can only go to a5. We go just b4. So in a position like this, we are winning. Even if you have 2 pieces for a rook, we actually have a pawn, but the problem for black is that lots of pieces are not playing. So this is a good way to play. But after this, so important not to give the check. And the reason is this. If you take here now and you go rook a5, when we take here, you go rook take b5, we are pinning the here. And after bishop d7, we can just take on d7, you're taking back, and we take here. So this, and also if you try to go rook b4, we go just rook a7, we give a check, and we keep our piece. So, and the difference is, so knight takes c4 is a good move to be played. I hope so, but then she needs to go here. She needs to see that, and that is not so easy. And the difference is, if we play this move here, bishop takes c4, and it's something, this would still, this is also possible to play, but rook a5 would be a better way to play the position. Maybe we give it check, but we have bishop d7 and take here, rook take b5, and yeah, we can go bishop e6. And yeah, black is a little bit better. Even if we have 2 pawns, black is a little bit better in this position because no, we have a whole piece down. We don't have the rook. I'm sorry. I notice I don't really keep track of all the pieces. So much hanging. So this is a move to be played. This is a move to be played. This is a move. And bishop d2, but it's a quite slow move. And after bishop d2, I am scared for Anna's position if her opponent plays the best. If her opponent just takes here now, queen take d4, queen b6, this is not, because now we can kick it back with knight c3 and bishop b4, and yeah, this could be a little bit scary actually. Now there is a strange move like this, but this is wow. I'm not sure what is happening here now. And Queen C2. Um, this idea, but this is crazy. I'm not going to go into this longer. We have been going very, very far away. Um, so I wanted to say a move like this doesn't work, Queen C2, because you can block it with knight d4 or you can defend g6 with rook e8 and rook h6. So this idea doesn't work here. I just wanted to show you. So otherwise it could be a plan. And it's down to 25 minutes, but I am a little worried that Anna will be very material here. And bishop d2 is could be that she will play that. And we can see that these two knights can't do anything alone. They need more players. There is a big team here now, and Anna needs to get more more pieces into the game, more pieces active. The rest of the pieces and players, the white pieces are standing here on the first two ranks. All of them stand in first rank except E2, and she needs to get them into the game. So taking on c4 is a good move. Then I hope Anna take with the knights, but she needs to take two times on c4. Will she find it? If you goes here and if you go queen takes c2, this is also possible to play, but it's more tricky. And if you go, yeah, that is more tricky. So let's see what Anna will play here now. Let's see what she will play. Um, Actually, I'm a little bit worried that she will play some slow mo, or if that she can go taking on c4, but not being too greedy. And this, what I'm very scared of that she will take here, this will lead her into big problem. This will absolutely lead her into big problem. After this here, could we go maybe even e5? Yes, planning bishop f5. But now maybe knight c3 could be possible going back, and we will maybe need to go some e4 move. And here we can fight. Here we can absolutely fight. But that is what I am a bit worried about. So Anna, yeah, now she downs to 25 minutes. They had played 13 moves, so there's still 27 more moves to make before the control. But it's such an important moment. I do hope Anna will go e4. This is what I do hope she will do. A little bit worried that she will not do it because she likes to be very, very materialistic. But after, if this move takes, we have bishop take e4, taking. We're getting the queen here now, check. But we shouldn't take on g6. If we take like this is no attack. We can play this. But after queen f6, black will be absolutely fine here now. We have a move like knight d6 and king d7. This is a beautiful move. If you take here, we will grab the queen. So it's a beautiful move, but king d7 will keep everything under control. Take here, and I guess we will just take knight, take f6, and bishop a6. We are just in time with rook d1 or to go move away. So maybe rook d1, you're moving away somewhere. This was not a good somewhere, but moving away maybe here, and we will move away the knight like this. This we can absolutely play. It's about equal. We have 2 pawns for the 2 pieces for the bishop pair and a rook. So we can play this. We have active pieces here. So this position is better when the pawns has come off. So she has been thinking a long time now. She has been spending a long time. Here we can see Anna's opponent. He's walking around in the playing hall. And he has been playing quickly, used only half hour for all these moves. And I would say that Anna going knight e5. Could it be that she forgot about knight b3 because she needed to have a plan ready for knight b3, as this was quite an obvious move to be played. It wasn't the best move, but it was a move absolutely to consider as it was going for material. So, yeah. So, what is more important, material or the momentum? And here, position absolutely fine, but Anna needs to play quickly. So the 5th round, we can see her opponent standing there from the side, walking around, and that is absolutely allowed. when you're playing chess, classical chess, the games are going on for a very long time. 3, 4, 5, 6 hours can even be longer. Of course, you're allowed to go up. The playing hall is very big. The playing area is very big. And you can go and take something to drink. You can bring it to the board. If you're eating, you should eat a little bit on the side. So now Anna is down to 20 minutes. She is down to 20 minutes. And this is actually getting me into worried. I was worried when Anna let a 2 point go because she um, she hadn't made up the plan for this. And it could be that she forgot about knight b3. E4 is very good, queen c2 is very good, but after queen c2, this is a bit of annoying move to be played. And going here, this would not, you're actually fine playing this b3 here now, but bishop c5, we take on d5, you're just in time to castle, and if take here, I guess we have queen take d5, and we don't have a fork any longer. This one is hanging, we need to come here. We can play the position, but let's see. What will Anna do? It looks like she will go. What will she do? It looks like she will take the knight. Will she play knight takes c4? This is absolutely fine move to be played. Will she go knight takes c4? I would be happy if she will. Thank you so much. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, knight b3 was a mistake. The best was for Anna to take on b3. This is absolutely fine position also to be played. It's absolutely fine position for Anna to be played because she is so active here. So let's see, will she, she's down to 18 minutes. I do hope knight takes c4. It looked like she was going to grab the knight on e5, and that is absolutely fine to be played. But let's see if she will do that. She will allow. She will need to allow. She took with the bishop. This is absolute good move to be played. Also, but after this, I'm very scared. Yeah, this is the move I was scared of. Bishop takes c4, and I think, yeah, now I'm very scared of this. Anna goes for material because after this she will take on d8 and go back. Queen c2 is the best move to be played. Will Anna find queen c2? I don't think so. I don't think she will find queen c2 after this. Her opponent will absolutely take back. So I think I'm worried about Anna's position now. I'm really worried. Her opponent will take on c4. It's the only move he can do. He can also go taking here now. But then Anna could even take here, here, and queen take a4. We have a nasty check, and we will take on a4. If you come here now, we can just go. We can even take here if he wants to. And now rook a1 is a very good move to be played, and we'll take that. But he will absolutely took back. He take back, and now Anna take immediately, and she will get to a lost position. This is too materialistic. Also, the opponent's king, he will absolutely. This is it a lost position? No, it's not lost, but it's just very bad. And I'm just sorry. Anna is too materialistic here. She will be facing a very difficult position after this, and this is what I was scared of. So we can see that both of them has been too materialistic. First, her opponent went knight b3, and then Anna now she wants to get this back, but the knight will never come out. But it's not sure her opponent will play this in the best way. Let's see if her opponent will play this in the best way or not. Her opponent can only go 3 moves. The king is a fork, 1, 2, and 3. And king a8 is absolutely the logical way to play this. So, yeah, and this is what happened when that we are very... Anna is very much for material. I'm also very much for material, but I've been playing for so many more years. So with time, I realized that we also have to value the pieces which are back on the board. The problem is that Anna can, that the position is not so open for the pieces. This bishop cannot come out, and Black will remain with the 2 bishop. and we can see pawns 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anna only has one pawn and rook for two pieces. And sometimes this is good, but the problem it will be against two bishops, and also this one is not coming out so um, quickly. Could it be he's watching at it? But this is not the problem. It will just be a piece extra. Nothing to do here now. No, she can't play with the piece down. She needs to take the rook. The rooks are very strong in the endgame. So we will see king a8 on the board. There is no point to put this here now because it's worse here. Why to go king d7? Come here. We will take here now, and then we are threatening knight f7 to come out. No, the king will go to the e5, and this is not logical. We don't get out here. So the only logical move here is king e8. Anything else would be a surprise, anything else. But her opponent is a little bit looking at this. So king e8, take here now, and the logical is also bishop b7 could be a good move. Now there is a huge threat to come here. Anna Knight might need, maybe she should need to go f3 here now, but now we go bishop c5. She needs maybe to go king h1, and now are you going something like g6? No, now we have e4. So let's see what is the best plan. Can you take here now? You can take that, but now we have rook fc1. If you take here now, you see the rooks are coming in with strength. All of a sudden, this is absolutely fine. This will not be threat. So I would say if black plays the best, Anna is in big problem. And this is, in this position, 1, 2, and 3. There is only one logical move, and it's this one, because black needs to keep f7 square under. Black needs to keep f7 square under control with the king, and you can do it with the king on e8 and the king on e7. Her opponent has lots of time. Anna is down to 20 minutes. Anna is down to 20 minutes, and so I um, so she doesn't have so much time. She goes to take something more to drink and eat. I do really hope she gets some coffee or something. But her opponent will play quickly, I believe. And sometimes when your opponent go up, when Anna goes up, maybe her opponent will just make the decision. Also because here, this is such a logical move to be played. Any other king move is not good because the king needs to keep f7 under control. After here, taking on h8, we see this knight cannot come out, and now bringing, what can you do? Also, bishop d7 could be a good move, but we will probably will go back. Rook a8 now. We were trying to go some e4 move. If you're going something bishop c5, maybe we can go maybe bishop e3 is a good move, because if you take here now, we are getting out with the pieces. So bishop e3 is a good move, because we won't exchange this one for that one. And after e4, I'm wondering, this would also probably just help us. I'm not sure with which rook we take. Probably here we go rook d1. So even if you get the two bishops here now, here we can absolutely fight in this position. It's now, because c4 pawn is weak, we're trying to go after it, and we are getting, and we also get the rook to a1 here now. I don't know, rook bait, maybe we could we go rook a1 now here, bishop c5. We're not getting in really with the rook, but trying to get some activities. So let's go back. Here is the position. The game is absolutely not over, but if black will, so after king 8, this is under attack. You can't give it check. We will just grab it. So we will absolutely, if kings move here, or wherever the king moves, if kings come here, yeah, we can make a rook d1 check, but that would actually make it worse. Now, even here, we could make like this and here, because now knight c7 would maybe be coming. If you go bishop c5 here now, we have knight d6 check, and we are getting away with the bishop. This would all, and we have an active piece. So look at this here now. This is the position. Her opponent takes some time, a little bit surprised me, but he wants to be sure. I would say um, that, yeah, but he will absolutely play king 8, just taking a bit of time before making the move. There is no other logical move in the position. King e7, the reason is, how are you getting out with the bishop? So you leave this passive. So that is the reason why it's not so good to play it. You can go g6, but we go rook d1. You can go bishop g7. But now we have this beautiful move, knight f7. He played king e7. He played king e7. Anna took the rook immediately and this. And now he went rook g5. And now g5 immediately. Now rook d1 is a very good move to be played. After bishop g7, Anna have knight f7. So I do hope Anna will go rook d1 here. And the plan with rook d1 is to go knight d6. So rook d1 is a very good move to be played here now. Because after, so she get an active piece. I do hope Anna will go with the rook to d1. I do hope so, that she's bringing in another piece, or she's planning to play so quickly. But I do hope she go rook d1. She needs to have activity. So she could also go e4, but e4, it could be that she wants to go e4. That is what I think she wants to do. After that, what is she's going to go? Knight c3, and you take, and you have bishop take e5. So it could be that Anna will go e4. I think e4 is what we will see on the board. I think we will see e4 on the board, but I like more rook d1. I like more rook d1, but it could be that we will see e4 on the board. And let's see, this is going to be rook d1 was played. This is a good move. This is a good move. And now if bishop d7 comes, Anna can go knight d6, but she can, this is actually a stronger move to be played. Knight f7 first. Will she find it? So rook d1 was played. What is her opponent going to do? I think he doesn't want to go here because of knight d6, but bishop a6, this knight are a little bit like here. They're a little bit not so well. The better way is to go knight f7. Be the point. If you take, we give a check and we grab the knight, we grab the bishop. And if you here, knight f7, if you come here, I'm sorry, if you're attacking my knight here, we just go knight c3 actually, and your rook has to come back, and we can put this knight in an active place. So rook d1 was played. That was a very good move to be played. Can her opponent now take on c1? And now actually Anna can take them both ways. If you take like this, we actually have rook takes c4, and all the rooks are coming. I just want to show, after a move like this, we take here, and we just keep this rook on the first rank. If you do something like this, we will never move it up because it's a rank mate, it's a back ranked mate. Just wanted to say it. Has he played? No, he hasn't played. Bishop g7 was coming, and now Anna, knight f7 is the best move to be played. Knight f7 is the best move to be played. Will Anna find it? She can go knight d6, but knight f7 is so much better because she wants to get out with a passive piece. Knight f7 is a very good move to be played. Will Anna play knight f7 first? Oh, wow. He went directly after the knight. He went directly after the knight, but that was not the best plan. But this, will Anna go knight f7? I do hope so. I do hope she goes so. Takes this passive knight. You know, the right knight on the rim is not on the rim, it's in the corner. It's so passive that, but it has a chance to escape going out. It's so much better than to go here because then the knights have to look at each other. So will Anna play? She is playing knight f7. She is going to play knight f7. She is grabbing it, and here we have it on the board. And now Anna is actually doing very, very well. Wow, she's doing well. This knight that I believe would never get into the game is out now here. It's coming out from the corner. The knight's so tricky when you're playing blitz. Some players like to trade the knights for the opponents because there can be forks everywhere. And here we see a fork. If you take it, we gives a check, and we are going to get back the piece. And not only back the piece, we take one of the bishops. We know how strong the bishop pair can be, and we keeping. What are we keeping? We have to calculate. I'm getting so excited. But we can see Anna has knight and bishop against, and two rooks against one rook and three pieces. She has an exchange up, and she also has, I have to calculate the pawns. She has a pawn more. That is it's a big advantage. Still, this knight keeps her pieces passive. So knight f7 came here now. I'm so happy to see it on the board. And if bishop a6 come, Anna can go absolutely go knight e6 if she wants to, but she can also play knight c3 first. This is a very good move to be do. Then rook a5, and now she comes out with a knight to d6. Both of them is very fine to be played. Now she can go knight, some knight e4 moves. So let's see. I think we will see bishop a6 on the board, or bishop d7. Maybe bishop d7 will be played. Then we have knight 6 coming. I don't know if you come here. Yeah, we will get out with a knight, or we can take the pawn on g5. I'm forgetting this. So bishop a6, no, here. This, I think, because after rook a5, we defend. We can't take it. We would just grab it here. Anna would be in the game, but this would be a better way to play. And if you try something like this, it would be just, we can even make knight f5 check. This is going very good. So knight f7 came. I'm so happy to see that. I'm really so happy to see that. So what will her opponent do? Anna played the last moves quickly. They have played now. This was the 19th move for Anna. She needs to make still 21 more moves, but her position has improved very much with the last move. Anna played rook d1 and this beautiful knight to f7. Oh, I'm so happy she find it. She let this knight stay here. She took out the knight from the corner first of all. That was the absolutely best move to be played. And now she is having an exchange more. If her opponent goes here, yeah, we just take it back. She can actually even take it back like that. Yeah, she can take it back like that, because after here, we still have the fork. We still have the fork, so that is absolutely fine. Her opponent will not take it because this is passive, this is active, so it would just remain. It would just, so it's better to keep it, just to keep white a little more active. And also, if you take here, we see Anna could take either way, would be just fantastic. Let's see. Oh, I'm so happy to see this surprising change of in the position. Anna coming back, being much better now, or having an advantage here now, because you have material above. She also have a change and a pawn more. She's still passive here, but this knight is coming out from the corner. I didn't expect the knight coming out from the corner. Now she's actually planning to take here, or planning to get knight e5 and take the pawn on c4, but she's actually threatening to take the pawn on g5. So the move I can expect for her opponent is to go king f7, or to play bishop a6. These are the only move to be played. And bishop a6 is to keep the pawn on c4, because if you go bishop d7, I think knight c3 is the most. You go rook a5, we will go bishop d6, and we put the c4 pawn on here. And after here, I guess we just go e4. We are planning to get out with all the pieces. You can't go out after this. Oh no, now we go here, and we can see we even have a fork here. So everything is just fantastic. So let's go back. Knight f7 was coming. The knights are so tricky. They are so tricky. And actually, the favorite piece for lots of players is actually my favorite piece. But I would say that in the family, Anna's father, Juan Bellon, he is just very, very good with using the knights. And here we can see Anna is doing it in a very, very good way. The best way she could do. They are always the tricky piece, very good together with the queens. Here they are also strong because there are two knights, so there are some forks. Black has to watch out for something Black forgot about or missed when playing this idea g5, bishop g7 very, very quickly. And so this is the fifth round, the last game of the year for most of the players. It might be some players, at least in this tournament, they might play some blitz or whatever after the round. And it's an earlier game. They started already at noon, and it's of course to have time to celebrate New Year's Eve. So the game is not at all finished in chess. We are playing long time. They have been playing now for 2 hours. This game will keep on going, but it looks so much better for Anna now than it did just some few moments ago when I was worried for Anna going for this idea of uh, that she played because her opponent could have trapped the knight and gone after it in a slow way. Now the opponent decided to go after it in a very quick way, and that was actually a mistake. And but we see the logic why the king went to e7. It wanted to avoid um, knight to d6. It wanted to avoid a knight to d6. So this is a tournament with this is a tournament with 9 rounds, and it's very popular to play 9 rounds. So to play 9 rounds actually in 10 days. Tomorrow, 1st of January, will be a free day. The 1st of January will be a free day. And so it's only one game a day these days when the time is coming and becomes quicker. If 94 will come here, I just want to say we can go f3 to kick it back. It's not the best way. No, this is actually the best move to be played. We will actually exchange. I forgot that. And you need to go bishop a6 to defend it. And here, maybe in a position like this would actually be a mistake. I think yes, knight e4 and knight c3 is a good way to play the position. I think that would be a good way to play. Also, we're threatening the pawn. If we go something like this, we can go f3. Can we go? Yes, knight c3 maybe, but knight c3 might help. Might this help? No, we are getting out. We will slowly go e4. And if you try to go and trap here, we will go f3 and e4. No, we don't trap. We have bishop b2 also. No, not bishop e2, sorry. Let's go back. I'm playing this very quickly. So knight e4 could be a move to be played here now. Knight e4, and I think this is the best to be played. But could it be? No, this would be actually a mistake. Bishop d7, and here this would actually be bad for Anna. She would be losing. So we have to be 94 is the move I think is most tricky of everything. And then I just do hope Anna will play like this, knight a7, and now f3 or could e4 be a move to be played? No, it's not so good. I guess bishop, we are threatening here now, but maybe we can take here. We're taking, and we have bishop take e4. Because if you go and because if you come here, we will have time for bishop take g5. But you take our bishop. We need to take it back like this, and we are playing this way. So rook c2 and c3. White is still better, but you have got the two bishops. So I wouldn't like. I think this would be just unnecessary to be playing. This would not be so easy to take home. So 94 is the move I'm most scared of, actually. But Anna is doing so much better than before, so I'm very, very happy of it. It could be that this is the best way to play the position, check here and take here, and now to go some, I don't know, 95, but that looks, can we go e4 here now? Oh, no, we have c3. Oh, wow. This is the best way to play the position. c3 is coming. Oh, wow. Oh, this is absolutely. After e3, we have c3, e take d4, c2. We need to go bishop e3 and take here. We will just take back. We will be better, but actually in this position after bishop e3, this is the best move to be played, and we can play something like this. And here we have, so this white will be better. But can we do something else here now? 95, we can actually go rook take b2 here now, and we're now to play like this and here. And this is just a little better for white. So I would say if her opponent finds king f7 here and king g6, knight c5, and knight d5. Now Anna needs to go c3 is coming. This is the best way to play, because after c3, take, we are threatening the knight. There is no fork here. So, but if you come knight d6, c3, we come here, you take here, and if you come here, knight d1, the last rank, this would be actually a big problem here because we are threatening against f2, but this is a terrible threat also. So this could be bad for Anna. So this is what I'm always worried about things, but that is the best plan Black has. So you can see even now, Anna is getting out with the pieces. Rook a5, if that is not, we will go knight ft6, and you needs to go threatening the bishop. You go somewhere, we'll just move it back. Maybe knight d4 is the best way to play. After this, we can go rook d4, or we schedule something like this, but we have knight takes c4 threatening, and after rook a4 here now, we are kicking the rook. You go, I don't know, somewhere here now, and we have bishop a3. We're getting out with the pieces. So no, I think taking on f7 is the best move. I thought knight d4 was tricky, but this is absolutely the best move to be played. Your opponent is down to the 50 minutes. So I would say that still there are lots of things that can be happening. So this 96 king here, this and 95. And if e4 to play c3, this is very, what can happen here now? Can we go like this? We have knight d7 check, king f7, but now we have bishop g5. And what is this position? Maybe can you come bishop d4? If you take here now, we take back, you go bishop d4 and bishop h4. Yeah, I just want to say this is very far away, but white is a little bit, you haven't pawn extra. I think white should be a little bit better here, but it's not so much. You see, playing the best, it could be, and if Anna doesn't find one very good move in a moment, then it could be tricky. But anyway, I'm so much more happier now than before. Absolutely. So here on the side, we can see Anna's father standing, looking at the game. He is playing in Rilton Cup, or we can't see him. He's playing on another board. He has 2.5 out of 4. Yesterday, he won his game. We could see him playing. He played a long game, finished after Anna's game, and they were actually sitting at the side. That was quite beautiful to see both of them playing with the black pieces yesterday, like a team, but they were not playing as a team, and they were actually playing in different tournaments. And so Anna's father Juan Bion he has been a Spanish player, but now he represents Sweden, as we are living in Sweden since many years back now. And he has 5 times he has been the winner of the Spanish championship. Absolute. He also won the junior championship some years, and he also won the veteran Spanish championship, and also the Swedish veteran championship. I think both plus 50, maybe also plus 65, and also the Nordic champion from last year. So he has won a lot of different titles, and he's a very creative player and a very dangerous player with the knights. So Anna is having 2 out of 4, exactly as her opponent Jai Sandhu from England. His rating 1853. He was blitzing out the moves. Now he was going after Anna's bishop, but he made it too quickly. So going after Anna's knight in the corner, I'm sorry, he was going after it with the bishop. But now he needs to find a plan. Could this be a plan he wants to do? No, because we're coming here. C3 is no problem. We will just grab it because knight takes c3. We have knight takes, and then we take the next one. So with the knight, this plan doesn't work with Anna's knight here, and that is why king takes. So Anna's knight came far away. The king is better out on the board than on the first rank here, but there is some check. This is a good move to be played. Now this would not be so good for Anna to play, to take here and play like this, because after here and bishop take b2, we cannot take. There is a last rank mag. We have to be careful. And after this c3, we have knight before blocking the pawn. And actually this is c3 was probably too quickly played. Maybe this is a good move. You're planning c3, and I don't know if you can see you go h4, you are going c3. It would be that we needs to play position like this, and this would be equal. We could also see that in a position like this, and all the pawns are, you have three, four pawns for the bishop, and also that even if all these white pawns are gone, the rooks are gone, this bishop with this pawn are wrong corner. I just wanted to show you that if you take away all white pieces, we take away black's rook, this is a draw position. It's very so this is it's important to know that this pawn, which want to become a queen on a light square, and if white keeps the king here in the corner, is actually a pawn, so it's a fortress. So just wanted to tell you this, but this is of course not the game. So yeah, I'm also speaking Spanish. I've been living in Spain for a very long time, and it took some time, but before I started to speak Spanish, but I also speak Spanish. So we have played lots of tournaments, all family together. And but now when Anna is playing her games and I comment on her games, I cannot play in Rilton Cup. But I have played there also very, very many times. The first time I played was actually 77. But the first time I saw the tournament was 76. When I walked around, I think believe it was every round except one. I walked around looking at the games, and I was so thrilled and told myself this time I want to play lots of times the coming years. But that is a long time back in the 70s when the tournament was held a little bit outside Stockholm in a school in Kristineberg, just outside the heart of Stockholm. So knight f7, the last move that her opponent forgot about, and that was absolutely a very good move to be played. We see that this is how the knights, how tricky the knights are. The best for her opponent to take is to the bishop a6 was played. Now I like a knight f6 is a good move to be played. He wants to attack. So now, so Anna has knight c6. Maybe knight d6 is a better move to be played, just to keep all the options open. Knight f d6 is be played. Knight c3 is also good. So Anna has one move. This is one move. Another move is this move. I actually like knight c3 to keep control of d5 square. After knight here, her opponent will probably play knight c3, and we will go e4. After c3, this is not, we take check. So this is actually, and we will go e4. You will need to go knight f4, and probably, will we grab it? Yeah, we might want to grab it. And here we can go, oh, now knight a7 is a good move, but that is so difficult to say. So I do hope Anna will go knight d6, knight c3 first here. So we had bishop a6 on the board. That is not the most best move to be played. There were some other ideas, but I like knight c3 now to keep control of the square here. I like this now because you don't have time to take it. We would take the rook. And if you, after this move, play this, Anna can actually, she can take back. She can even take on e2. But I like this move. You are keeping control here, and after a move like this, now this knight only has one square to go to, and is knight to d6, and we are keeping control of d5 and all these squares. This is just very nice, and now we are planning e4. So I would like to see knight c3 on the board. Will Anna do that? We can see Anna's father, he's walking around, so probably his opponent is having a little bit of a longer fought. So I like knight c3, and the reason is I want to control d4 square. Not e4, because after d6 we control it, but knight d5 will be a little bit more tricky. So I like Anna's knight to go. No, Anna go knight f d6. I think that was not the strongest move, because now we will see, probably we will see knight d5 coming. But now can Anna just go g3? That could be a good move. Rook a5, and we can go e4. That is also a good plan to be played. So maybe g3 would be a good move to be played now. I think her opponent will go knight d5. Knight f d6 was also a good move to be played. And of course, is this move comes, now Anna actually can go knight c7, and she will exchange it. So this is her plan. But I'm a little bit worried. Knight f6 fd6. After this, no, we can't go knight c7, we will grab. So in a position like this, e4, but I would prefer go g3, and now I'm planning e4 next. This is what I hope. And c3 is not a problem. And if you take here now, we will just take back with this rook. If you go bishop b3, yeah, we just grab on c4. We are absolutely doing completely fine here now. And there is no problem of any forks on c3 or anything. So knight fd6, absolutely fine. I think this is what we'll see on the board. And then I hope Anna go g3, planning e4. This is what I would like to do. And after rook a5, e4, and here we have it on the board. Knight at d5 was played. I guess Anna will either do e4, but I prefer her to go g3, planning e4, and her opponent doesn't have so many good things to play after that. So I do hope she will do that, to go g3 and then planning e4. And there is absolutely no threats from her opponent. Yeah, her opponent is actually threatening to go rook a5. This is absolutely what her opponent is threatening. So Anna needs to play quickly. She can't play slow. No, this is what her opponent is planning. So either Anna will go e4 or g3 followed by e4. But I think we will see e4. I think Anna will go here quicker. And after this, knight f4, I think we will see this is the best way to play the position. And after a move like rook a5, we will go, this is actually very good. So I think we will say e4 on the board is the most active way to play. I would probably go maybe g3 and e4. I'm a little scared of all the knights coming in here, but that is not the problem. Knight for here, we come here, and bishop e3 is a good move to be played. And after a move like knight d3, we can even take here with check. What more could we do? Yeah, here we have it on the board. e4 will come. Her opponent will go absolutely after e4. Her opponent, knight f4 was played. I don't like Anna to take an f4. I would like her to go bishop e3 first. This is what I prefer Anna to play. But she can also take on f4 and go knight a7. But I like this move to be played. Bishop e3. Can you take here now? No, we go knight takes e4 because we are attacking it. So bishop e3 is the move I would like Anna to play. The bishops are very good here. I'm a little bit worried she will go take on f4. Bishop e3 is what I like Anna to play, because if you take here, we will always just take, and we just have time and take this pawn, and we are, because when you take, we are attacking a piece, so we keep our exchange up, and we keep also an extra pawn. So bishop e3, I want Anna to remain here. And after a move like this, we can take on g5 in check. We can even go e5 now if we want to. Can we go knight to take c4, bishop b5? This could be possible to be played. King needs to come somewhere. I don't know where, not here. Maybe king f8 here now, and rook take 3. This is also very good for Anna to be playing. Here we have, and we go, this is actually good because she has 3 pawns for and rook for the 2 pieces. So bishop e3, I would hope Anna is playing. That is, she's down to 15 minutes, so it's very, it's not so much time, but they have made 21 moves. Anna has 18 more moves to make before getting to the time control. She has a very good position, but it's possible to go wrong. This is the threat to becoming. So I do hope she goes bishop e3. This is what I do hope she will play. Just go out with the bishop, keep the bishop on board. This is Anna took, yeah, she played this quickly, but this was less precise. Maybe now she can go e5 after this. I'm just wondering, taking here now, taking and e5. But then her opponent can play. So this was less precise to play, but she wants to exchange pieces. So bishop take f4 was played, or was it not played? No, it's not played. Oh, we have it on the board. I'm sorry, I was the one who was playing it. She hasn't played yet. I got so exciting. She hasn't played yet. Bishop e3 is the good move to keep the pieces, to keep the bishop on the board. The bishop is very strong, and actually with bishop e3, if rook comes here now, she has this move, the bishop, and knight c6 coming. The bishop takes, so bishop e3 is absolutely the best move to be played. She's down to 14 minutes. She is down to 14 minutes. so it's getting exciting. She cannot take this pawn really because after bishop take here now, this would not be good. Her opponent would have so active pieces. You can't give away the knight. You really can't give away the knight. And we don't have time for this because you have this in between. So that would not be possible. Knight c3, this here and knight c3 is possible to be played because here this is actually very good for Anna. But after here, this could be knight e5 is fine, and here actually e5 is a good move. What is happening here? And we are getting out with the knight. She has given back material, but she's doing very well here. So bishop take f4 and knight c3 is a good way of playing the position. So, but this is the threat coming. She has to defend against that and not with knight c3. That would be a mistake to be played because maybe we can go knight c1 here now. And so, so the two moves, this is the position. I expect this to be played or bishop e3. I cannot see Anna make any other moves because this is the threat and bishop take off f4. Was it played? No, it's me playing this, sorry. This is the position. So one or two. I only expect Anna to do one of these two moves because black has a threat. Black is planning this and to take the bishop. This is the move number 22 for Anna. She has made 21 moves. She needs to make 18 more moves to reach the time control. And so it's getting exciting with the time. And she has given some activity to her opponent. I'm a little bit worried about that. But if she will go bishop e3, this is a very good move because after rook a5, we have this. And there is no problem with c3. We just take it. If check comes here now, I don't know, king f1 or whatever. No, we can't go king f1. Sorry, we need to go here because the bishop, and here we can also grab and we take a rook here. Everything is just fantastic. So let's see, bishop e3. Will Anna play this? The problem is now she's spending some time, some 6-7 minutes. I haven't checked it, but I like her to keep the bishop. It's just such a good piece. She can also take on f4, but then her opponent has the bishop pair and she will need to find a good plan after that. But taking f4 and knight c3 is a good way of playing the position, absolutely. And then in the end, I would like her to go to sacrifice back a pawn. Anna is down to 11 minutes. She is down to 11 minutes. So that is not so much for 22 more move to make. But there are no queens on the board. Her opponent has got some activities. I wish Anna wouldn't have allowed it, but we can't ask Anna to play the most precise. But she played this beautiful plan, getting out with her knight from the corner. And here it is, but the knight's a little bit looking at each other. She can't go knight c3 because the bishop is here. If the bishop was somewhere, knight c3 would have been a fantastic move to be played. It would absolutely have been a fantastic move to be played. She can't go g3 because check is coming. I expect Anna to take on f4, but bishop e3 is the one. Because king h1, I'm very worried about this. Rook a5. Now we have knight a7. So what is this? Maybe knight e3. Oh, this is scary. And now this is scary. No, so not king h1. I don't want to see this. I want to come here because this check is absolutely not a problem. Now king f1, c3 is tricky, but it's tricky. This is actually tricky because after this we have knight takes c3, but we can go the other way. So let's see. So bishop e3, check, king h1 is good, just to stay away, and there is absolutely no problem for Anna. Taking here, rook a5. Could she be worried about this? We have a check here. This king, where is this king going? It must come here. I guess, oh no, we have a check and pick up. So it's just big problem. So bishop e3 or bishop take f4. These are the two moves. Everything else will yes, her opponent will be back in the game. If she play one of these two moves, she has a very good position. So what will Anna play? I am just so nervous. I am so nervous here now again because Anna is down to 8 minutes and 40 seconds for just having like 22 moves to make. She's here. She took on f4. She took it away. And now I do hope now knight a7 is the best move to be played. Will Anna find knight a7? She went knight c7. And this is actually a very good move to be played also. Knight c7. She played it very quickly. Is actually also a good move to be played. Knight c7 was played very quickly. She wants to get away with the bishop. And what is the best opponent? Can you go c3 here now? We just take c3. I wanted to get some threats. Bishop e2 here now. No, we have knight c8. And we are actually, we rook d7. You are running away and we are just running up. I'm just wondering what is happening here now. And now we have the next knight coming. Oh, there's so, I'm just playing this, maybe little king f6 is maybe a better way to play it. No, it's not. We have also e5 and everything. This is just fantastic. So knight c7 wasn't the best move, but it was a move. Well, the best her opponent can do is to go bishop e5, knight take e6, bishop here now, and Anna needs to go e5. This is how we need to play the position. This is the only move she can play. And here, bishop take e5 and knight b4, rook take b2, and Anna will need to play this position. But this is actually a very good position for Anna. I don't know, shall we give the check? King f6 here now. And now the c3 pawn is coming and just king f1. So actually her opponent has a pawn extra. This is winning, but only bishop e5 is the only move he can play. Everything else would be very good. So bishop e5, the point is now that when you take, we see you don't take here because we are getting out here, but after this move, this is trapped. So we need to give e5. We need to give this pawn back. And if you go like this, yeah, this is just fantastically to play. This is just easy winning. We will play not king f1 because there is a fork. You remember how tricky they are. But we can start with maybe rook d1, king c7, and now we are bringing in the king here just to use it. This is just very, very good. This is very far away, but bishop e5 is the only move for her opponent to just be in the game, and it could be Anna needs to give back. We can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so she will need to give back 2 pawns. Actually, she will lose for to keep the advantage. And he has only one good move to be played, and I'm actually sure he will play that. I because he can't take on b2. This would actually lose on the spot. Bishop take e2. We can do different things, but this is good. And after this, we have knight b4. We're stopping the fork. This would be just fantastic. And so bishop e5 was played. This was played. He played this very good move. And Anna, yeah, she has only one move to be played here now. Knight take a6, bishop e5, and she will has to go e5, then next move to keep the game going. Could here, and he played, no. She took on a6. Did he take back on a6? He took on a6. Wow! He took immediately on a6. And now Anna can play knight takes c4. And she is just completely winning. And this is a saying. I remember I've told you this lots of time. Don't play the moves at tempo. And we can see how her opponent forgot about that. And he is smiling. And I always remember Tony Miles, this great English player. He was the best from England long time. I played with him several times, but he always played quickly. But after each move, he was looking up. Every second, he was looking up. And now actually, this is, if you go bishop d4, we will go rook d3. What to do with the knight? If you're defending it here, we will take it. You can't defend it, so you need to go away with the knight. We will win a piece. So rook d4 is not even possible to make it more active. So Anna is now having, she is having exchange more and 2 pawns extra, and her rooks will come out. She is planning to take the bishop. The bishop has to be moved away, and this is not any problem. So her opponent played too quickly. Now Anna won a pawn. But if he played the best, he would actually now he is just starting. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's upset. And of course, when we play the games, uh, so remember when you make a move, even if you can, you take a piece, your opponent take a piece, look up for some seconds, think of Tony Miles or some other place, but think that this is very important. And I remember sometimes myself, he go rook this, but now I just thought, why don't we go rook d3? You have rook c6, so you will actually get it. So, but e5 is actually a very good move to be played here now. He went bishop here. So if Anna go rook here now, he will go rook a4, and if she takes, we will play this position, which is absolutely very, very good for Anna. So now she can go, for example, maybe not d here. Maybe rook d3 is a good move after e5. If we go just rook d2, we keep in the second rank, and we can see that we have. So maybe you want to go bishop b6, but we keep our pawns here now, and we are just going to play up with the pieces. So let's see. I think rook d3 will be on the board, and he will go and attack here. And if you go rook c6, Anna can actually go, she can even go knight e5 just to get the bishop away like this. And after rook c2 here now, we can just go a move like rook f3. So here we have it on the board. Rook c6, he's playing very quickly. Both of them are playing quickly. So this was Anna play rook d3, knight c4. So rook to b3 is good to be played. This is absolutely very fine to be played this position. Anna can also play like this here. She can go up here, check here, but and take here. We will see rook c2, and actually she can let this be if she wants to. She can even start running, but only after rook f2. She has only one move to do. This is very dangerous. A move like this would be losing because of the check. You can see it's the check here now. So she would need to just walk away. Remember, with the king, with the bishop on the dark square. And this is just very winning for Anna. But let's see. So he's trying some activity. He played rook c6. Anna is down to 18 minutes. She still has 14 more moves to make. So she has, but just, I would say, take on b3 is a good move to be played. She can go knight e5 if she wants to, but I think this is a good move to be played. And then you can go rook f3, e5, and if she wants to, and go g3. This is how I would have been played. I would actually maybe go b4 here in this position. This is how I would play. Why do I want to put it here? I'm going to go g3 here, and you came something like this, b5. Maybe you come here. I will go g3, and I will open up. You can take here now if you want to. So rook f3, yeah, bishop b6. Let's see, I'm very exciting. So this is the way I would play this. I would take here, and I would go g3 in a position like this. After rook c2, I would just defend everything. So g3 would be played, and the bishop has. Maybe if you come here now, we can go rook c3. You don't have any good square to go with the bishop. So this is what I would do. I would just take the knight. So here's the position. Just take here, and then go g3, just to give. And if you take here, I will keep the pawns good together. And next move, I will put the king. If this comes, I defend. Aha, rook f3. Yeah, you can play this way if you want to. But I will just go up here, and I will go and pick the h pawn. You have no way of really defending the h pawn here now. So let's go away. This, you have also 3 against 2. This is just winning. So this is how I would like to play. Just take away the pieces. Better to keep the pieces. And I could go knight d2, but knight d2 could be possible to play. But knight c1, why to allow this? Because the idea is you have this check. But even this is still good for Anna. Also, this is actually very good for her with a pawn extra. Actually, with 2 pawns extra. But don't do that. It's not necessary. Just take on b3. Take away the knight. Anna is down to 6 minutes. I'm not worried about her I'm not worried about it because she's having exchange more and she has actually 2 points more. I'm so excited, so I a little bit forget about the material. But she has a fantastic position. And with material about, she won't exchange the pieces. Absolutely. Her opponent needs to stay with the rook and the bishop on the board with as many pieces on the board. So yes, it could be that Anna go 92, but I don't like 92 because then he can remain with the bishop. So 92, knight c1, rook f3. Yeah, and we were coming here again, and Anna needs to go king f1 here because after this we can take it. This is absolutely fantastically winning for Anna. But just take the knight. Just take the knight, Anna. I do hope you will do that. And don't spend too much time. She's down to 5 minutes. I'm not still worried about her time, but she still has to make 40 more moves. So she has less than half minute for the moves. She has less than half minute for each move. Oh no, she gets half minute extra, so she has more than half minute. Oh, I'm sorry, she has less than one. Um, oh, she has about one, little more than 1 minute per move, I believe. I'm so excited, I can't calculate anything here now, sorry. So Anna, it looks like she's on her way to move, I do hope so. Take on b3, Anna, yes, take on b3. I would be happy if you do that. Yes, get away with the pieces. And let's see, what did she do? No, 92 is on the board. I think she will go 92. I don't like that. I think she will go 95 is also a good move to be played. Oh, 95 is also good to be played. Everything is good here. Let's see what she will do. But she wants to change pieces. This is the same. We are material, but I think 92 will come, and that a little bit worries me because her opponent can be tricky. I don't like her to go 92 actually to let the knight be on the board. 92. Um, Knight a3 could be coming, but I don't want to see knight a3. Knight a5 was coming, and that was a very good move to be played, actually. That was a move I didn't see. Knight a5 was a very good move to be seen because she's threatening the rook, she's threatening the knight. And why is this such a good move to be seen? Because rook and bishop is a good tandem. She is exchanging. She is actually is saying that her opponent can do this, take, and now, but then Anna will just go check here and just take like this. You have a fork, but we will, yeah, it's a check also. So knight a5 was a move I didn't see. That was the strongest move to be played. And it's because rook and knight doesn't work so well. The only thing her opponent can do is to take here, and Anna takes. Now he can actually play king take f2 and now go here. But then Anna can she start with b4 if she wants to? Yeah, she could do that. But actually, rook c3 is a good move to be played. We want to change the rook. The rook has to stay here now. And now maybe we can go b4 if she wants to. And the knight has to come here and we just start walking. So knight a5 was the best move, I would say, to be played. I didn't see that. I was worried she would go backwards, but she's going forwards. And she played this move. And because knight and bishop is, knight and rook is not such a good tandem as knight and queen, and rook and bishop are a better tandem. So even if she loses a pawn, I think this is what we will see on the board. This is a good way to play the position. You can come here now. We go b4, knight c6. I guess we can go b5 here now, and knight d4. We will just, we can even go rook c4 here now, because if you come here, we have this. And her opponent just took on a5. Anna just took here. She took very, very quickly. I think we will see knight b3 on the board again. Could it be that? I think knight b3 will be on the board here. And like this, and maybe knight c1, hoping for knight here. But then she could come here now, or actually hoping for rook c3 because we have a check. And even this position would be good for Anna with king h1. Oh, that is very difficult to see. The point is that we can pin this. And this is actually still, we even have f3 here now. Wow, oh, this is too much. But don't go into the fogs. That is actually with little time. Anna's down to 4 minutes. She still has to make, she has made 28 moves. She still needs to make 11 moves. So she has about 1 minute per move, a little less than 1 minute per move to make them. So just avoid the forks. I think we will see absolutely now this will not knight b3, and now I think rook d3 will be on the board, and then I think we will see rook c1, knight c1. So I think rook d3 will be on the board. He wants to make a threat. He is threatening the rook. So Anna needs to go. She can go rook b4. Absolutely, this is a good move to be played. Rook d3 was played, and now this would be a blunder because we will pin it, and we will go b4 next. And remember, we want to change a piece. If we will actually go rook c1, we will actually win the piece. That would be a mistake. So rook d3 was good, and maybe this will be played. And now Anna, she can do lots of different things, uh, but maybe just walk here or here, I guess. And her opponent played this very quickly. Rook b6 was played. Now, what would I do here? I would probably play king f1. I think maybe Anna will go here, but I think that's not necessary. She can go. I would go king f1 and walk up with the king. Uh, Maybe also g3, but maybe Anna will go here, which is not necessary. So her opponent, if you go king f1, maybe knight c3 will be played, rook d4, knight b3, and we have forks here. So Anna will need maybe to come back, rook d1, and so there are no forks. And so here, so this could be played. And if you go e5 here now, we will go rook d5. You are coming back here, and we will just now we take the pawn here. I'm just moving around. So this was played very quickly. Anna's down to 3 minutes, 3 and 41. What will Anna do? Will she go? I think it's possible Anna will go rook h3, but I wouldn't go off the material. I would just play something slowly here, just play with the pieces. So f3 is a good move to be played, but I don't think she wants to go f3. Yes, so king f1 is a little scary because there's a fork, but I would probably go f3. All moves are good as long as Anna keeps her material. She has a rook against a knight, but not only that, she also has 2 pawns extra. 1 point here, pawn here, 1 point, and also one extra pawn on the king side. So what will Anna do? It could be she will go here, but I think that is not necessary to play, but it's absolutely fine to be played also. But I would prefer her, she's not doing that, not to give some any kinds of activity. I want to play against the pieces here. I want, these pieces are not doing so much. So they're just keeping the pawn on the b file. So I would go f3 is also. Here we have it. That was a very good move to be played. So she wants to go up with the king. And we can see her opponent cannot do anything. f3 was very, very good move to be played. Maybe she can go then g3 and then afterward. So I think her opponent will go knight c5 just to a little bit kick Anna. This is what I think we will see here now. I think we will see knight c5 on the board, but after knight c5, Anna go rook c3, and if knight b3 is coming, you're planning knight d4. Here we have it. No, he went knight a5. He's playing quickly. Here we have it on the board. Now Anna will absolutely go b4. I'm quite sure Anna will go after the pawn here now. I think we will see b4 here, knight c6, and b5 here now. This is what I think we will see. She will start pushing the pawn because when she is allowed. So b4, I think we absolutely want to see. And he has knight c4. He's trying to get a knight to e3. But I just think that g3 is a good move to be played here now. Anna can also go b5. Knight c4. He's looking for an active square here. But now he's also looking for rook a6 here. So maybe Anna is on her way to move. So maybe g3 will be played. Let's see what Anna will do. I think she will go rook c3 here now. She made rook c3, and we can see her opponent will absolutely go knight e3 now. I think this is absolute one if she wants to, but there's no idea. I think yes, king f2 is a very good move to be played here now. And after king f2, I think that is absolutely how I would play the position. And then next move, you take on e3 and you play with the position like this. You can also go g3 if you want to, and then she will take. But if Anna goes g3, because this is hanging, you cannot take it. We will just take it. So her opponent will absolutely have to go g5, and now you can play in different ways. But let's see what Anna will do. What will she do? She's on her way to move. She played b5. This is a very good move to be played because look at this rook. It was passive before with the pawn on b2. Now this is active. As soon as this rook moves away, Anna, he would play e5 and then he wants to go rook g6. But that is not a threat. He made rook d6 and now Anna will start pushing the pawn. She will absolutely just push the pawn, but he's looking for some activity. Here we see it on the board. Anna can just walk down. He wants to make this move, but she can keep on walking down. And after a check here, there is no more danger. There is nothing more. So he would need to go down all the way, and then Anna can take the queen. And in a position like this, only if this knight would be allowed to move to f2, there would be danger. But the knight needs 1-2 moves, and you don't have time for this. This would be winning. So Anna will absolutely push the pawn. Here we see it on the board. And he will go, so she's just moving it. And remember, when you have a pass pawn, the best is to have the rook behind the pawn. Here we see it. See how strong it is. So, and he resigned. He resigned. So Anna won this game. I am so happy to see it. And it's also so nice to finish the year with winning the last game. That's what you remember. And you can celebrate the New Year's Eve. You will be more happier because it's like this. Chess, it gives such much happiness when we win. I remember Swedish grandma used to say, when I win a game, I always feel like a king. And yeah, now Anna won. It was not a boring game, so much drama. Anna is going up to 3 out of 5. So after 5 games in this beautiful chess festival in Stockholm, RILTON Chess Festival, Anna played in the second group for the place up to 2,200. She has 3 out of 5. She won the first round with white. She lost the second round with black. She won the third round with white. She lost, unfortunately, yesterday with black. And today she won again with white in a very exciting game in the Benke Gambit. That is a very, very exciting variation. And there was a very nice and it was a very nice game with lots of tactical ideas. Both Anna and her opponent, they were very looking very much after material. So tomorrow, and there will not be a game tomorrow in the tournament. There will be other games to play for those who wants to, but the tournament will continue on 2nd of January, and then Anna surely will be black, and I believe she will play against a lower rated opponent. I believe so, but I don't know that. So stay a bit a little longer, and of course, thank you all so much for being here, but stay a bit longer. Anna will be with you at any moment. She will tell you about her thoughts. She will, of course, be very, very happy. So stay a little bit longer, and I will thank you all so much for watching and being here today. And I will, of course, want to wish you a happy, happy New Year and a happy, happy evening. And just have a very, very nice evening. So you see, the kings are on white. We're very happy to see the kings on white because it meant that Anna has won the game with white. It's just a way for telling the digital board that white won the game. And you can see that they took the paper with them. They took it with them. They are giving the organizer the original copy of the paper, and they can keep the original copy, the original score sheet, and they are keeping the copy for themselves. So this is a live game going live, but if it's not going live, you have the score sheet. If you don't remember your game, you have the score sheet, so you can put it in the computer or in your score sheet book, whatever you like to do. But that is so nice. So thank you so much, very, very much. And Anna will just be with you at any moment. And yeah, of course, happy New Year. So, and that's just such a nice way to finish the tournament with a win. So this is a tournament with classical games, where Anna now she has 3 out of 5. I would call it +1. What does it mean +1? It means that she has one more game than she has lost. She has won 3 games and she has lost 2 games. So she's up on +1. And if you look at the rating, I guess Anna is maybe losing a little bit, maybe something like 7, 8, 10 points, maybe around 10 points, but it doesn't really matter. It's not so much. The important is what you are learning from the games. And I can see that Anna is playing some position very well. And sometimes she's hesitating, but we could see that she wanted to play quickly in some moments when she was material above. And now she actually is having 252. Not too much time, but at least almost 3 minutes left. And there were about 10 minutes, 10 more moves to be made on the at the board. So Anna is now with 3 out of 5. Anna's father is also playing Rilton Cup, the first group, and he's on 2.5 out of 4. I don't know if he has finished his game yet, but I don't know. The only game we are following here is Anna's game. But she will be here with you at any moment. So just stay a little bit longer and she will tell you about her thoughts and everything. And that is actually quite nice to know after a game. Next game will be not next game, but it will be in 2 days. On the 2nd of January, they will be back at 2:30 p.m. to play the normal time, and then they will play 3 more games in the afternoon, and the last game they will play 4 more games in the tournament, and all 3 of them start at 2:30, and the last round on 5th of January will be starting at noon again, I believe. At noon again, Central European time, like it is here in Stockholm. I think Anna is not gaining rating. Now I think she's maybe losing a little bit of rating. This is what I think, but I'm not sure. And but I think that is not so important, because more important is to see that we are improving, we are learning, and we get more patterns and ideas in our own games. And then slowly or quicker, it depends on us, the rating will go up too. So a very exciting game, not at all boring. It has been some exciting moves from both Anna and her opponent, and have been a quite tactical game, I would say, very much about material today. So, and here we see in the last position the rook, the strength of the rook behind the pawn. So remember that when you're playing with the passed pawn, the rook is best behind the pawn. Second base is often on the side, but not always. There are always exceptions. And the last is to have it in front of the pawn if the opponent can have the rook behind the pawn. But all positions are, of course, different. But with the pawn behind, it's just so strong. So you're just moving the pawn forward, and the rook can also be active here on different lines too. So it's so strong. Now Anna is here, so she will be with you. And thank you so much, and happy New Year. Hello.
Hello, everybody. I am here with my opponent. I brought my opponent.
Hey guys.
We actually knew each other since like before the game, so it was really funny. I didn't realize what yeah, I don't know. I was tired yesterday. I didn't like prepare a lot, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'm playing this guy from England, and I just completely forgot it was he.
There's so few people here from England. I don't understand how it's like
No idea.
actually from England. Like what?
I just thought it was possible that we would face each other. I don't know. I know you said it yesterday. He was like, Anna, it would be so funny if we played each other tomorrow. And I was like, what? Yeah. So, anyways, but I was really stressed. I did what I always do, which is that I spent way too much time thinking, and then I was really annoyed at my position, and he was playing so fast, and yeah, I was really scared. How did you feel?
Me?
Yeah.
I felt very confident after until I just missed bishop a6, playing bishop a6.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because the first like 9 moves were just completely standard theory.
Yeah, they're just
And then I
theory.
saw you'd burnt like 40 minutes by that point, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
I'm clearly more comfortable with this position.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you wouldn't have spent so much time.
Yeah. Which was true.
And then when you went 95 instead of bishop d2, I was like, well, then I was calculating all the lines around knight b3, because I figured knight b3, if you just go rook b1, then I can go rook a2, and I think I'm fine. Because I saw the sats, and I'm like, fine, I just get 2 pieces for the exchange.
Yeah.
And then I spent those 12 minutes all calculating you taking on just taking the knight to b3, and then trying to figure out whether or not it was actually good for me.
Yeah.
Or not, because it still looked quite scary, like with such little development. If I like to go for that, so I was unsure.
What is your online rating? Do you have it? Yeah.
On which account?
On your chess.com account.
No. I have my chess.com account, which I no longer play on.
Okay.
And then I have my alt account.
Okay, you don't have to say your alt account, but do you want to say what your rating is on your alt?
24.
You're 2400?
Yeah.
I knew you were better than 1800. Like, how is this guy 1800? Okay. You're higher rated than me online.
Don't remind me. It's so bad.
Mom, was my sacrifice bad? Wait, Mom, do you hear me?
Yes?
Was my sacrifice bad?
Yeah, no, yes, knight. The best is to play e4 when you go take on c4. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. E4 and knight
Yeah.
takes E4?
Bishop takes c4. And
Okay,
queen
yeah.
take
I was looking
h5.
at that kind of stuff, but I
And
couldn't
then,
figure it out.
yeah. So e4 is the best move. Second best is knight takes c4. Bishop
Yeah, I was
b.
looking at that too, but I couldn't make it work either with knight takes C1 in between.
Yeah, but no, you get a very good position with that because
Okay.
his rook doesn't has any squares. That is the problem.
Oh.
So his rook doesn't have any squares because you will go b4 later on. So
Oh, yeah.
he will be stacked with you will get like rook
Oh,
for
so it
two
was a fine
pieces.
position then, maybe.
Yeah. So you are still doing very well, but you need to go e4 or knight takes c4. These are
So
the two
bishop takes
best.
C4 was a mistake. I was calculating knight takes C4, but I couldn't make it work in my head. And then I just wanted to play a move, and I understood bishop takes C4 so much better.
Yeah.
But
So
is that just a mistake because he can go bishop A6?
in what moment bishop a6?
So bishop takes C4, pawn takes C4, trade of queens, knight of 7 check, king E7, knight takes rook, and then bishop A6.
Yeah, the king should go to e8 first of all.
I
No,
wasn't
knight
sure because I was
a6.
concerned about the checks.
Bishop A6.
Yeah, you can go bishop a6. That is with the king on e7. But then maybe we go knight c7. Can we not go do that? Do you have c3? Yeah, you have c3 in the position with the king on e7.
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
what I was calculating. So I was
That's
a bit
why I put it on
worried.
e7, not
Yeah.
not e8 for that reason.
Yeah, for that
Yeah.
check. Yeah.
Yeah, but in general, the plan for black is not to take. So it's better to have the king on e8. So after Anna takes the rook, it's better just to develop a bishop c5 and then slowly take it with the king later on. But just let the knight. So it's just more to put the pieces actively, and then because the knight cannot get out. So that's why king a8 and bishop c5 is good to play. If you go knight, you can go bishop a6 because knight c7 doesn't work because of c3, I guess. If you don't get out with it. If you go knight c3, you have rook a5, but now we go rook d1. And it's not, we go rook d1. You want to go something like g5. I'm not sure. We will go e4 here now again. Yeah, now, no, we will go not rook d1. We will go e4, threatening bishop d5 and things like that. So I believe I don't think bishop a6 is maybe it's okay. It's
Wow.
better than
You
what
and I
happened
have the
in the
same
end. But
analysis in our brains. You
so
and I are
I'm not
analyzing the
sure.
exact same stuff. I love that. Because I was
Yeah.
thinking that as well during the game. Yeah, no, but I should have gone bishop. But it's just hard to sacrifice a piece. I don't know. I find it hard sometimes to sacrifice a piece when I don't see a clear way of getting something back immediately.
Well,
Mm.
in the main thing I enjoy about playing the Venko is a lot of the lines like sacrifice a piece without like sacrifice
Yeah, so
from the
you
change
like,
without any immediate compensation.
yeah,
Like if you go fully accepted
yeah.
and after e3, bishop e7 castles, you play bishop e2, rook
Mm,
x,
mm.
a6, bishop takes a6, bishop takes,
Oh, yeah, I see. You want to take that.
and then the best move is to go knight back to g1,
Yeah,
queen e4,
yeah.
f3, queen h4 check,
Oh, wow.
g3, queen h5, king f2, bishop b7, and it's crazy. You're down a pawn and an exchange,
Yeah.
but it's equal.
Wow. Okay. You know your Benko lines. I didn't know I was playing against Mr. Benko over here. I had no clue. I had no clue. I really feel like this is good because I'm playing lines I'm uncomfortable with. So yeah, I learned a lot from that. But yeah, the past few games I've been learning.
We can't hear you.
That can,
Yeah.
yeah, it was very stressful.
And then
Very
I'm
stressful.
curious, was after bishop e5, was and I my brain turned off and I played rook takes uh I played rook takes a6, which is not what I meant to do. I meant to do bishop takes d6. Was the position like at least that was there still play after that?
Because I was gonna go e5
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, I was assuming e5.
Yeah.
Yeah, e5 is the only move to play, otherwise the knight
Yeah.
is trapped. So bishop e5 was very good. It was absolutely the best because the knight on the rim is trapped. e5,
Yeah.
you take, Anna goes out with the knight, and black
Knight
takes on
b4.
b. Yeah, and rook take b2. So you will play
No, but that doesn't
position.
work because knight c6 check, no?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe it doesn't work. Maybe I played it too quickly. Knight c6. Uh, yeah, king f6 to take on e5, take. I'm not sure, Anna. Yeah,
But I
and
can
you
at
okay,
least
take.
trade the rooks.
Yeah, take. But you have difficulties to get um, your
Or
king.
I
You
can
need to
take
go
the bishop
f3.
first.
Yeah. But I'm a little scared that the king walk in because you can't get your king there. I'm a little scared about the knight and the c-pawn because you can't go king f1 because of the fork. And what a
Yeah.
rook b2, king f5, the king is walking in. I'm not sure. I didn't look at the check actually. So, but anyway, this position, if you just change on b2, you are much better. Even you have a
Okay.
pawn less, but you're much better anyway. You have like
Wait,
one.
who? Me?
White.
White.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but of
Yeah.
course, black has won back 2 pawns, so it's an
Yeah.
improvement for black, absolutely.
Yeah.
But you are
Okay, but it's
still
still.
Yeah, it's still
having an
but my brain
advantage.
just turned off. Like I
Yeah.
knew I was meant to take the other
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I spent all that time calculating it.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Mm.
happens. Okay. Well, this was the final game of the year, which is pretty crazy. We're not playing chess again till 2026. So
What an analysis.
We can't hear you.
What, Mom?
Sometimes you disappear, your voice.
Oh, my voice disappears. Okay, I'm sorry.
Your dad was giving me stink eye the entire game.
That's so
Again.
He's bored, he looked at me.
You know he's rooting for his daughter.
Obviously.
No, that's funny. Okay, well, I guess everybody, if you guys can't hear us so well either, then it's yeah. From the recap of this round, so don't miss it. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much, Mom, for commentating. I'm excited to see to get roasted by the engine now for some of the moves, but I'm happy that I won. It feels good to finish the year on a win. I'm sorry, I typically don't say this in front of my opponent, but
That is
yeah.
fine.
Okay.
No, I said I'm it's just better. I would have felt very bad if I won. So you know,
No, don't say that.
I would have, genuinely.
Well, thank you, but that's how competition is. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I will see you all with the next round, which is on January 2nd. But I am actually streaming tomorrow. But you know, from my regular setup. So tomorrow I'm streaming. But yeah. Otherwise, next Rilton stream is going to be January 2nd at 2:30 p.m. CT. So don't miss that. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And we're on 3 out of 5 now. So we take it one game at a time. We still have 4 games to go. We can still do a great tournament if we win all games or
Yeah,
something
that's what I'm telling
similar.
myself. Just have to go 4 out of 4 now.
All right, thank you so much for watching. Bye. I'm gonna raid somebody.
Bye bye.
Bye YouTube
bye.
as well. Thank you so much for watching and supporting. I really appreciate it.
Happy New Year.
Who should I raid? Who is live right now? Who is live? Oh,
Chess
well.
Dojo.
Oh, you know what? You're right, Chess Dojo.
If you want to learn how to lose in the back,
No.
Chess Dojo's got you.
Okay, yeah, Chess Dojo. He's wearing the Chess Dojo hoodie.
Yeah, Coach just
Okay.
said if I lost, I had to hide it, but
Oh, don't hide it. Never hide it. Did Kosti prepare you?
no.
Okay. All right.
No one prepped me.
No one prepared you. Okay.
I prepped myself.
That's really good that you prepped yourself. All right. We're rating Chess Dojo, sending some support. You know, at least if, you know, it loses a game, well, at least we have here Chess Dojo raid. So that is something. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Happy New Year. See you in 2026, aka in one day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.